Polymer clay I love because it will cross all ages and all mediums. You can tone it with lots of different colours to make all the shades that you desire. You can mix it with resins, you can mix it with all sorts of mediums, but not just jewellery. You can also do things like add it to your scrapbooking, your card making, and children will love it. It's a non-toxic medium, so perfect for all the family. It would just be endless the amount of things you can make with it. I love it.
Get interactive with Jewellery Maker by liking our Facebook page and join over 55,000 like-minded people. Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you'll receive 10% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Well, hello, Jewellery Makers. I've missed you. It's been, I think it's been nearly 2 weeks since I've been here, and I'm back now permanent. I know, I tell you, de Brugge. I haven't had a 2-week holiday. I only had a week holiday, but you know. I'm back now, and I'm permanently in this spot on the mid-show, which is very exciting, I think. And I tell you, our producer Philly's been in the cupboard of treats today, and my goodness me, he's pulled out all the stops for you today. I'm starting with the Star by kilt pins. I've got T-pins for the first time ever in all my days here at Jewellery Maker. I've never had T-pins before. Never, ever, ever. I've got them today for you. I've got some gorgeous Labradorite. I've got a Nugget curtain, as Phil called it, over here, which is coming up for you a little bit later on. I've got Lavender opal coming up for you as well. And I am joined, my welcome back surprise, de Brugge. How you doing? Oh, I love your hair. You always look so wonderful.
I just tipped my head upside down and sprayed it.
That doesn't work for me. If I did that, I would look like, you know that gorilla out of the purple chocolate advert?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'd look like that, I think, if I did that. Just a big bush. I mean, it doesn't work for me, that. But you look like you spent hours on it, Deb.
No.
Right. I'm with you till 5 o'clock, and so is de Brugge. I'm going to kick off the show with a star buy for you. These, first time you've ever seen them by themselves before, your brooch pins. These are fab. Kilt pins, brooch pins, whatever you want to use them for. These are fantastic. Brooches as well, very, very popular, aren't they? It doesn't matter what season we're in, always seem to be very, very popular. The great addition to any outfit, whether it be the bridal season, whether it be going through to the winter with your pashmina, or anything like that. You can put anything and everything on these, from your charms through to your gemstones. You can use your stamping blanks on these as well and really personalise them if you want to. You are going to get 20 pieces in total. That's a lot of pins for your stash, isn't it? 20 pieces. They will last you a long time. I mean, typically you're only going to be using one per design, aren't you? So 20 pieces, 20 designs you could be making with these as well. 0800 644 655 is how you can get involved today, or you can join us on the web as well at www.jewellerymaker.com. Deals right through until 5 o'clock. De Brugge, what would you do if I gave you these as a challenge?
I love them because you can use them and connect different things, different elements together, which is quite nice. So you could have like 2 pins with a chain, with charms hanging off it and all sorts. Ooh. So that's quite nice. It's nice to sometimes just wire wrap onto the loops that are there, and not just hang charms directly from it. So you can wire wrap a cabochon on and things like that. Yeah. And build up a real structural piece.
Yeah, that would look lovely, wouldn't
that's
it?
Quite nice.
And these are just so great as well and so wearable because they're so easy to use, aren't they? You know, you could pop one of these onto your little black dress for your night out if you wanted to, onto your jumper. You could even pop one onto your handbag if you wanted to accessorise your handbag as well. So there's so many things that you could do with these. Get them home, get them into your stash. The price tag that we're bringing you today, oh, Phil, I need a holiday. £4.95. That works out to just 25 pence each. That is redonkulous. Now, bearing in mind, and I know a lot of you can make these at home and you've got huge wire stashes. A lot of you use your 1mm, your kind of 1.25mm gauge to make these. But the time it's going to take you to make these, the consistency to get them this perfect as well. At 25 pence a piece, I know what I'd be doing, Deb.
Yeah,
I'd be checking out.
Definitely, I'd multi-buy on these because
Why would you not?
They're really nicely made as well, and they're a nice scale to them. They're not too big.
They're perfect, aren't they? And also, when we think about the brooch pins that we make at home, even with wire, you know, if you're cutting your wire at an angle and then you kind of file that off a little bit just to give you that sharp edge, again, that's time. You've already got that with these, and they're just perfectly made as well. Are they silver plated? They are, aren't they? Silver plated as well, so you've got that look of solid 925, but you don't have the price tag, do you? So they're going to match your findings perfectly as well. There's so many of you multi-buying on these, a massive, massive well done. If you haven't dialed it, you can still do it now. 0800 644 655. It is a free telephone number for you to get involved and free for you to be getting involved on the web. It's Friendship Day today, isn't it? Yeah, Friendship Day. Unofficial Friendship Day. It's just Friendship Day here at Jewellery Maker. Have you got any messages you'd like us to pass on to your friends? To your nearest and dearest. 60777. Start your message with your say message with your word JM Studio. Ryan just said, have you got any friends?
Oh.
I don't know if he meant me personally or he was just kind of throwing it out there. Yeah, I've got lots of friends. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah. So to all of my friends that are watching, I love you. BRPO64 is your code. Do text in anytime, 60777. Or, of course, if you're watching on the web, there is a little box just under the live feed that says send message to studio. Type your message in there and click send and it'll come through and I'll fill up and put it up on screen for you. Well done to Judy, well done Julie, Cheryl collected in London, Susan in East Sussex, Alison you've got 2, Pam in Kent, Tatiana's got 2, collected in Somerset's got 2, Christine in Greater Manchester's got 2, Anne-Marie in Nottingham she's got 2, Rabina's got 2, loads and loads of you multi-buying, well done. Jamie in Cymru says welcome back Hannah, we've missed you, and hello Deb and crew, love you all. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Anonymous, I always say that you lot on JM are my friends on the telly. Oh, that's so lovely.
That's nice.
Isn't that what I'm glad we are. That's exactly what we should be. You know, even if you're not coming in and buying today, just a little bit of company, get you through the day, a little bit of entertainment, especially when you're watching Carol Roach. Lamont says, hey, Hannah. Thanks for my shout-outs, JM Facebook you gave me last week. Hello, Deb. You both rock. She's a proper rocker out of Brooch, I tell you as well. BRPO64, if you've got these in your basket, do make sure you're checking out that price tag. Incredible price. That's not even an added to your order price. That is open up your order today. If you've not done it already, you need to be doing it now. Because, I mean, fortunately, unfortunately, whichever way you look at it, there's a big yellow ball in the sky today. And we've got to compete with that. Low prices. That's always how we do it here at Jewellery Maker. Right. Oh, hello luxury. Ho ho. Bright. I had a wedding invitation the other day.
Oh, nice.
I now have a wedding to go. You know, as soon as I get a wedding invitation, instantly I'm like, yes, new frock. Yes. So yeah, I think these would be nice for if you've got any weddings to go to, any special occasions coming up as well. These are gorgeous. Now, guest designer Mark Smith, who has just left actually, he prefers shells over pearls, and a lot of people do, and that's absolutely fine. You're still looking at a genuine gemstone here. With your shells, you are getting a perfect round. Phil, there was no need for that. I don't know if we can work together anymore. Off your pop. $6.95. I mean, you've got 6mm and 8mm rounds here. Not just one strand, but 2 strands at £6.95. Do you know what? I think all I would do with these is simply restrand them and have them on my bridal craft stall or on a website. You know, for bridal designs, these are perfect.
They are perfect, yeah. Yeah, they are. And you've got that nice consistency of colour, haven't you, through them?
I mean,
size.
they are perfect. And I guess this is why a lot of people prefer the shells over the pearls, because, you know, with genuine pearls, you do, you get pits in there, you get flaws as well within your natural pearls, unless you're paying an absolute fortune for them. But these, they are perfect. You've got that beautiful surface lustre there. You've got that incredible, incredible silky lustre throughout every single gemstone. Every single one being perfectly round. I mean, couple of stretchies for the bridesmaids even. Just perfect. Only 20 chances left, but just because that quantity is low, it doesn't mean that you can't get involved now. Don't think that you're going to miss out because that quantity is low. If you dial now, press your number 1 button as soon as you come through. That will put you straight through to the call centre, and you can confirm as soon as you can and get these home in just a couple of days' time. Just to remind you, your postage and packaging here at Jewellery Maker, it's only £2.95, and that doesn't matter how many times you come in and purchase. Between midnight last night and midnight tonight, you can come in 20 times, you can come in 50 times today, and that P&P will remain the same. I am loving that look there. Do you know, I love that stacking and rack. It's very on trend at the moment, isn't it, as well? Friendship. Do you know, you could make your best friend, couldn't you? A gorgeous bracelet. In fact, with these 2 strands, you could probably get a good 4, maybe 5 bracelets, depending on how generous you are. Make them for your friends. I used to do that, kind of, you know, school days. Have matching bracelets or pendants or something like that. It's a symbol of friendship, isn't it?
Within your group.
Yeah. WBDC 26 is your code for this one. Isabel in Angus, well done, you've got 2. Sarah in Yorkshire, you've got 2 as well. That's actually 4 strands you've got there for £6.95. That works out to approximately £3.50 per strand. I mean, would you not have your money back on a pair of earrings? I mean, I'm just putting it out there. £6.95 for 2 gemstones, pair of earrings. I think you would, wouldn't you? That's incredible. Well done if you've managed to get those. Labradorite bundle. Ooh. Oh, Phil, I tell you, I have missed your bundle names.
Oh, is this a good one?
Phil is like the king of bundle names, I think. There you go. Labracadabra. I love it. Absolutely love it. Look. 4 hours. Tell you. Check out the Labradorite. Now, you might think with chips and nuggets that you're not necessarily going to get the same quality, that you wouldn't get the Labradorite that you would get maybe with the cabochon. Wrong. You do. You do. With the chips and nuggets, they are so incredible. I mean, look at the Labradorite you have. That is a huge, huge bundle that you've got there. What's the total carat weight on these, Phil? 2, 6, 7, 840 carats of Labradorite. That Labradorite, that's exactly what you should be seeing from quality Labradorite. Now, it's all about the angle in which the light hits the gemstone to enable you to see that incredible Labradorite. Sometimes you'll see predominantly greens, sometimes you see predominantly blues, electric blues, sometimes you can get flashes of pinks and purples and coppery hues in there as well. It is a gemstone that will catch everyone's eyes. You know, if you've got this on your craft stall, it's a gemstone that people will automatically pick up because people are fascinated by the Labradorite, by that incredible phenomenon within this gemstone. If you're wearing Labradorite, it's a gemstone that people tend to ask you about all of the time as well because, again, of that incredible Labradorite that you have there. I think chips and nuggets for the summer. Shall I say it?
Yeah.
We're 12 minutes in. Over your maxi dress. Winner. £5.09. There's 3 strands. 3 strands. Macrame with your chips and nuggets as well. It looks fabulous. It really, really does. You could do a friendship bracelet, gorgeous friendship bracelet with your Labradorite. Chips and nuggets. 3 strands in total there. Huge, huge carat weight. at less than £2 per strand. Well, I mean, essentially, you've got 6 strands here, have you not? Because they're double strands. You know, that is less than £1 per strand if you look at it like that.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I mean, that's a silly price. Silly price tag you've got there. IBGC65. Put it with your moonstone. If you've got any of your moonstone chips and nuggets as well, great combination. Your Labrador essence teamed with your Angular essence from your moonstone as well. A great combination of gemstones. For your tree of life designs as well, you can use your chips and nuggets in your memory wire bracelets. There's just so many things you can do with these. And you know what? That's like an entire stash there by itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huge amount of Labradorite.
Amazing with the opal on the end.
They would, de Brugge. They were saying with the lavender opal that we've got coming up.
Yeah.
Collector's gemstone. Every time I've had this strand, I tell you, that's going to cause a stir. We better warn the call centre about that one, Phil. Well done if you've got... Philippa, well done to you. You've multiple. Priscilla in Huck, she's got 4 of these. That's actually 3, 6, 9, 12 strands. 12 strands for less than £25. Wow, I know. Incredible. IBGC65. Abby and Zoe, Rachel Lee, Deborah, Tracy, Joan, Faisal, well done. Susan, Zoe, Mary, well done. Julie, Hilda, you've got yours. Rabina's there. Ian in Cumbria, well done. Angela in Leicestershire. Julie, well done. Vera, Julia, Yvette, Julie in Yorkshire. Tatiana in London, well done. Karen in West Midlands has got 2. Last 4 chances for you. Love those. Just twisting them together over any dress. Any dress. Oh, I'd love to. Sterling silver chain. Well, I am a bit of a magpie when it comes to 925 still. I don't know. Where is that chain? I have no idea. I don't see a chain, do you?
Can't you find it?
No, I can't find it anywhere. I can't find it anywhere. Oh no, this is mine. No. Yeah, I'm like a magpie with 925. I'm terrible. I was like, oh, I've got to wear that one. I'm going to wear that one. 925 ball chain. The weight of this is incredible as well. This is coming up for you very, very soon. It's beautiful. I'm going to have to get one of these. Coming up at the end of the hour for you. Right. Yeah, let's do the kit. Kit's coming up for you. I have to adjust myself now because I'm on the mid-show. 1 o'clock hour and the 3 o'clock hour. 3 o'clock? Yeah. Kits are a great way. If you're brand new to us here at Jewellery Maker, you're tuning in for the very first time, and you're thinking, where do I start? Do you know what? The kits are a fantastic place to start because you've got so many components here to start your jewellery making journey, which you're going to need. You know, you're going to need to start somewhere. So this is a great way to get several components into your stash, but also when we bring you kits, what we do is we take several components and bring them to you at a discounted price, which is always a bonus. How did you get on with this kit, Deb?
I love it.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? There's so much in here as well.
Gorgeous. And it's a new findings kit. I've not had this one before.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, lucky you.
Really nice.
Check out the colours of the Eslon here. Oh, hello, Summer. Oh, they are gorgeous. Those colours. So me. Look at them. Oh, and you've got different sizes there as well with your Eslon. So you've got your Aqua Eslon, your 0.3 and your 0.9 millimetre gauge. You've got your light orchid there, and you've got your teal there as well. So you've got your 0.4, your 0.3, your 0.9. Is that correct, Phil? 0.4, 0.3 and your 0.9 Eslon cord there as well, and there's so much of it. 32 metres, 260 metres, oh my gosh, 260 metres on your 0.3 there. That's a huge amount. 32 metres on your 0.9, 70 in the orchid there as well, and 70 in the teal. That's 432 metres. That's like, well, here to the garden centre. There's a garden centre about 432 metres away.
That's true. That's quite a way, isn't it?
Yeah, that is such a long, long way. Now, as I'm sure you can imagine, 432 metres, whatever you're doing with your Eslon is going to go such a long... I mean, even if you're using these for macrame and kimihimo, where you use, you know, quite a considerable amount in a bracelet or a necklace maybe, that's going to go such a long, long way. If you do want to maybe make some friendship bracelets, just because bracelets, then these are perfect. And again for this season as well, you know, going forward into the summer, they're perfect. You've got great colours here for gents pieces as well, if you wanted to do something for the gents in there as well. So over 400 metres of your Essilon in total you've got there. Incredible. Your findings pack, oh, look at these. Again, essential part of your stash. No matter what you're making, whether it be bracelets, necklaces, earrings, you will need these components. You've got a metre long length of your chain here as well, fantastic obviously for your necklaces and your bracelets there, your oval link chain. You've got some huge, really substantial bolt ring clasps there, really sizable. 5 of those in total, 9mm in size, and they are rose gold plated as well, so you've got a fabulous finish on these, a really high-end finish. You've got your featherweight head pins here as well, which are great for those smaller gemstones, maybe your gems of distinction or your smaller size pearls whereby the drill hole is not huge on them. You may need your featherweight head pins for those, so you've got those as well, they're fantastic. You've got your jump rings in there, essential connecting findings, you've got there 20 of those in total. Typically you're just going to use 2 of those at the end of your necklaces or your bracelets to attach your connection to. You've got your crimps and your crimp covers in there as well. You've got your little seed beads, aren't they pretty?
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
35 of your seed beads. So you can use these as spacers if you want to make your higher end gemstones go that little bit further. You can add them into your designs for just a little bit of luster if you want to, or you could just use them solely in design. I mean, you could just make, couldn't you, Deb, with those head pins there and some of these beautiful seed beads, you could just make some simple shepherd's hooks, couldn't you? Yeah. You know, and just use your seed beads as a decorative component in there if you wanted to. You also do have your shepherd's hooks as well, 3 pairs of your shepherd's hooks, and you've also got your stamping blanks as well. Now there's 10 of these in total. These are brilliant for so many different things, but really personalising jewellery as well. Quite often, if you have a look at trying to personalise anything, you know, whether it be something as simple as, I don't know, buying somebody a photo frame as a wedding gift and having that engraved in some way, you know, when it comes to personalisation, it can often cost a couple of quid per letter. You know, it can be very expensive. So if you're wanting to maybe get some of your stamps that are available on our website at the moment, you can maybe stamp initials on here, a significant date if you wanted to. You can hole punch these as well if you want to, and you could add that onto to some kind of chain. There's so many things you can do with your stamping blanks as well. Loving those, Deb. We'll have a look at those in a second. And you've also got your Lucky Dip bead scoop. Now, I love these because I am a lover of asymmetric designs and very organic designs. Quite often, a lot of our guest designers have said that they've not even looked at what they're picking up, just randomly pick them up to make a design. And that's the great thing about these bead scoops, is you can do that and you can just get some fantastic results. I mean, look at these. You can have a real good look through, see if you can find yourself some pairs in there. It might be that you get 2 of these in yours. You've got lots of different shapes, different colours. You've got your blues and your greens with your bead scoop here. Look at that little leaf. So maybe you could find a pair and make yourself some earrings. There's lots of rounds in here. You've got shell in there, you've got some adventurine, you've got some lapis in there as well, you've got some shell. There's so many. Oh, I've got some pearls, green pearls. Oh, they're stunning. So get these home. And of course, if you wanted to, you can multi-buy. It's entirely up to you. You know, there's nothing to stop you multi-buying on a kit as well, because in fact, the more you buy, the more you're saving, really, as well. So you could have, you know, a couple of bead scoops there, and lots of Essilon and all these findings as well. So you've got loads, absolutely loads in this pack. Have a look at some of these designs that our Deb has done. I love this necklace, Deb. I think this is my favourite. I love
like
this.
That.
Absolutely love this design. And that texture on your stamping blanks, again, something, you know, to give it a different look, you can do that as well. You've used your dapping block on the one at the bottom there, and just give it that doming effect as well, which is really pretty. Nestled that pearl in there. I love that. That
green just works perfectly with the copper. I just think it's absolutely perfect.
It's gorgeous, that is. And you've just literally used your hole punch there to put your holes in your stamping blacks and attach your jump rings. So something that's actually really easy to do. Really so again, simple. You know, if you're a beginner, again, really easy jewellery making here. I love this bracelet as well. Look at these little charms. Love that. How great would that be as a gift?
Yeah. And you can change the charms because you've got them on bolt rings. So
make it interchangeable.
Yeah,
That's
make
such
loads
a great
of them,
idea.
change them over.
Let's see, multi-buy, get more of those bolt wing clasps.
Yeah,
They're fantastic.
definitely. They're really
aren't they?
nice size.
Really, really pretty. And the necklace at the end there, you've really gone for it with your gemstones. Look at that.
I just wanted
so
like something
gem-heavy.
beachy and layered and.
Oh yeah.
So with the Abalone cords, and just doing a simple spiral twist in between sections.
Really pretty.
It's really nice to wear as well.
I love the pink with the greens. The pink Abalone with those greens and blues. It looks gorgeous, doesn't it? You've got a lot of jewellery here, Deb. Did you have much left?
Yeah.
Did you have any Abalone left? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, did you even bother making anything?
I know,
it doesn't
look like I've touched it, does it?
No, not
There's
at all.
so much left.
Yeah, absolutely
and I've got
loads left
findings
there.
and some beads left.
So you could have made some more jewellery if you didn't have a migraine.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Do you know, if you came in and bought all of these components individually on the web today, £34.60 is what it would cost you, which is already incredible, isn't it? I mean, where else could you buy all of these components? You know, genuine gemstones you've got in there, over 400 metres of your Abalone. We're at £24.95. That's a sunshine price, I tell you.
It is.
ZWGC03 is your code for this one. 0800 644 655. You've got 150 pieces in your findings pack there as well. You know, what about I'm going to go with the gemstone necklace, Deb.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work gone into that one, lots of gemstones. If you were selling that piece, what kind of price tag do you think you'd pop on something like that?
I think it's around about the £30 mark.
Laughing. Money back and some there. And look how much Abalone you've got back as well.
I know. You can just make so much with this kit. I mean, if you were just making friendship bracelets, simple friendship bracelets, you could make 100. It's just mad the amount of thread you've got here.
Yeah.
And with the finer one as well, you get a finer braid.
Yeah.
So you know, you can really mix up the different qualities of the thread and get some different effects.
They're fab, aren't they? Do you know, I was having a look on lots of designer websites the other day, actually. I frequently look on websites like Monica Veneda, Ashley Clark, Alex Monroe. Lots of them doing just very simple bracelets like this. And I mean this simple. No knotting, no plaiting, no macrame, no kumihimo, just simple threads, little charms on there or blanks. Just have a look yourself. Have a look at the kind of prices that are on these kind of bracelets at the moment. They are everywhere. Well done if you've managed to check that out. If you haven't checked it out yet, I would be doing it now because everything's about to get a whole lot busier. Now, I did try and give you a heads up on Facebook. Don't move a muscle because I'm going to bring you one incredible star buy. Two words. Well, one letter and a word. T-pins. T-pins! It's the first time I have ever brought you T-pins. The amount of times that I've been here, and I know, the amount of times I've been here, and Deb's got her little stash out there. Our guest designers get their stash out. Guest designer Mark Smith, who was here this morning. I'm sure you saw him this morning. I've always wanted to do that. Always wanted to do that. I mean,
it's a really nice thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it's quite therapeutic. Oh, yeah, sorry.
I think I'm moving.
Now I have, how many T-pins do I get in this pack? 35 T-pins. I've got your black Abalone, your Capri blue Abalone in there, and your white as well. All 0.4 in your Abalone. Fantastic. I mean, look at that blue and white again. Holiday look. I would. Anybody watching? Any of my personal shoppers today? I need some T-pins. I need some T-pins. £8.95 to Brooch. How long have we been waiting for these?
That's fantastic.
We've been waiting forever. It's the first time in 18 months, 2 years? I don't know, I've lost track of how long I've been here at Jewellery Maker now, but it's the first time I've ever had them. Now, if you are doing macrame bracelets, kumihimo, just simply, as our guest designers, use this macrame board here, literally just holding things in place. Yeah. They're heaven sent, aren't they? They really are. They are. It's one of those things, I think, that once you've used, if you don't then have them, you're like, oh, what am I going to use? What do I do? Well, it is how versatile they are. Yeah. Because if you're doing any lace work, you can pin your lace down and work out where you want it. If you're doing wire work, position stuff, and you can then hold sections down while you're working on another section. Yeah. All sorts. So I love them. I use them all the time. Everybody does. That's the thing, I think. Even if you're doing sort of knitting or crochet or anything like that, you can unpick stuff with them. Yeah. They're really strong. I'm peeved though because they're longer than mine. Are they? Oh, do I have a length on these actually, Phil? I'm gonna measure them. Yeah, because Deb's saying that they're longer than hers. They are, I'm just going to quickly have a look here for you. They are literally, I'm going to go, they are just under 2 inches. They're approximately, I don't have centimetres on this ruler. 5 centimetres? Yeah. No. Is that right? No? We're 2.5 centimetres is an inch. So is it? 5 centimetres. They're about, I'm rubbish with this ruler. Is that right or is that wrong? Did I just say random stuff? I think Maggie's just impressed by our... Your measuring skills. Yeah. I think my measuring skills and my maths. That's better. There you go. So we're looking at just over 4 centimetres. 4.5 centimetres? Yeah. Yeah, about 4.5 centimetres. How long are yours? Yours are shorter, aren't they? Mine are little babies. 4. Just under 4. Oh, you see, Deb, you see. Maybe anybody that's watching right now could get you some T-pins. First time in 18 months. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever seen them even when I've been watching from home. No, I don't think I have. I cannot remember the last time that we had them. And loads of times I've been stood here and said, oh, do you know what? I wish we had some T-pins. I wish we had some T-pins. We've got them. And it's not just your T-pins. You're getting all of your rests on as well. The black, the blue and the white. How versatile are those colours? Yeah. And they'll actually work really nicely with the colours in the kit. Yeah. So if you've got the kit. Oh, the blues and the greens. The greens, the teal. Definitely. And also the pink and the black will look stunning together. Oh, yeah. Or the pink and the white. But they would, wouldn't they? Yeah. Look at those. And they're the same gauge. Yeah. So they'll work together really nicely. They're perfect. And again, for the gents pieces, the blue and the black that you've got there as well, and the white, in fact, just really versatile. Just for spreading your gemstones onto as well. You can do absolutely anything. What I've used on the necklace there to thread was the pink Eslon. So the pink, and you get a really fluid, it feels totally different to using beading thread, and you get a really fluid necklace. So if I was coming in for these, the T-pins and your threads there, I'd get the kit as well. Yeah. Because the colours will... They work really well together. Yeah, you've just got a really nice collection then. They are fabulous. If you've got them in your basket right now, you do need to check out. You need to complete your orders on these. They will sell out. It's not something we have every day here at Jewellery Maker. In fact, it's not even something we have every week here at Jewellery Maker. EYGC79 is your code for these. If we've got any left, I may recap them again for you a little bit later on because that is something very popular there. Right then, Deb, what are you going to show us, love? I thought I'd show you some different bits and pieces. I wanted to show you on the charm bracelet with the... this one here? Yeah, how I made the little loops on that. Yeah. And if we get time, I can show you how I cut the earrings. Okay, yeah. On the puzzle earrings. Love that. So they do actually join, it's from one piece. Oh, see, that's a good friendship thing again. Yeah. Do you remember that? We used to have 2 parts of a necklace that you'd separate, give one to your friends. Friendship day here at Jewellery Maker today. Yeah. Perfect. So they do connect. Yeah. Totally. Love it. So, yeah, it'd be really nice if you have got friends and you can share. Oh, you need to take those back. I'll have those, thanks to Brooch. That was, and beads. Oh. Just tidy up first. Everything. Right, so what we've got, I'll show you how I connected the Eslon onto the
disc.
You've used a lot of T-pins on that macrame, haven't you?
It's a bit battered, isn't it? Now?
It's quite holy.
This is the one I get out when I'm doing any work at home.
Yeah.
So it's got alcohol inks on. It's got bits
I
of
did
glue.
remember that. Yeah, it's got alcohol on.
Yeah,
bit of a mojito.
No, I'm bad. I'm not that bad. Right. So to start with, what I did was I took my marker pen and my first disc, and I put a dot exactly where I wanted the holes to be.
Yeah.
So I put 3 dots, 2, 3, and then we're just going to use the twisty hole punch. So we're going to use the 2mm hole, and if I twist that, if you take it down sideways, you can, if the light's right, and it won't be in here, will it? So twist it down, and you can see where the dot is on your blank, so you can then get everything lined up.
Okay.
So give it a twist, and come back, and then you can then do the next one in exactly the same way, line it up, and go down. So once you've got your holes in there.
What size hole punch is that, Deb?
That's a 2.
Okay.
So I know these aren't lining up because I can't see properly with the lights. So it's a 2mm one and a 1.5
okay.
on this one. So, okay, this is a bit rough. At home I'd probably then start again if I didn't get them lined up right. But there we go.
Yeah.
So we've got those 2. So it's not too bad. What we're going to do is take the thicker of the green colours, so the lighter colour, and take about 75 centimetres.
Okay.
And where are my scissors? Lurking over there. So we need one of those, and then we need 2 lengths of the dark teal, which is a 0.4.
Yeah.
So one.
I love those colours.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really nice. So we've got those all sorted, and then what you need to do is just take the ends, that, and we need to get them to all go through on the holes.
Right,
so do that. So I put them all through the, no I didn't, I think I put 2 through there and 1 through there. And then exactly the same, so put the same one through the bottom one that we put through first time.
Yeah.
So basically you'll end up with a loop on the top and your tails coming out the bottom bit.
Yeah.
So we'll do that with this side, put them through, and it just makes a slight different way to actually connect your threads into your disc, rather than having a jump ring and just having one hole. So get that to come through. Right, so find all the loops, and then hold them all together. And just need to pull them then over the top of the, hang on, that one's just way too long. Come back, that's it. And then, did you see that magic trick then, Hannah?
I did. Amazing.
I'll put it in again. It was like magic, wasn't it?
It
now
was.
You see it, now you don't.
I bet you can't do it again though.
No, I bet I can't. No. I can't pull rabbits out of a top hat either.
Can you not?
No.
Deb,
not mastered it yet.
Disappointment. I'm just going to quickly squeeze in these stamping blanks if I can, Philip. These are bare
stars,
copper.
they're nice.
Do you know, before I came in there today, I was having a look in a magazine that was in the office, a fashion magazine. There were so many stars in there, you know, star prints on T-shirts and clothing, on scarves, in jewellery, in accessories. I mean, for me, this is something. I mean, I used to have stars on my... Do you remember when the moon and the stars were in?
Yes.
Do you remember you used to be able to get the stencils everywhere, or the candles that you would buy had the moon and the stars on? This, for me, is something that's not going to date either. You know, this is something that's going to be around always. Now, with your bare copper as well, these are fantastic because there's so much that you can do with your bare copper as well. You can patina with these, you can use your liver of sulphur, you can use your alcohol inks, you can use your heat with these as well to get those colours through on them if you wanted to. They are gorgeous, really, really beautiful, and very, very sizable as well. Now you will get 5 pieces in total, 30mm in size. Already got a lovely, lovely finish to them. You know, already got that brushed finish, giving you that high-end look. £1 each. Well, not even £1 each, actually. £4.95. You know, you could connect in exactly the same way that Deb's just done that. Literally hole punch them. Maybe connect a few of those together if you wanted to, and have those in a necklace. How gorgeous! Even just like that. But again, you can texture them if you want to. You can use your dapping block with these. You can use your stamping kits to stamp on them and personalise them if you wanted to. I'd be getting these home, especially because they're bare copper as well.
Yeah, it's perfect because you can do so much with it.
They're really,
they make
really pretty.
Really nice little flowers. If you put a hole in the centre with your either a drill or your tool, your twisty tool thing, you can stitch a bead into the centre and then use your round nose pliers to curl up the spikes on the star to make like petals.
Oh wow, that would almost
really pretty.
The way you described it reminds me of a lotus. The way those flowers come in. Maybe you could create
because you can layer up the blanks as well, so you can fold one in more than the others.
Wow.
Make a nice ring like that.
That would look gorgeous as well, across the wrist and the bracelet. Oh, so much you could do with these. With 5 pieces, well, less than £1 each. I think that's an incredible, incredible price tag. Maybe you've come in before and you've managed to get the, you know, the bare copper wire that we bought you outside of kits as well. And you could incorporate that into the design if you wanted to. Or some of our chain would look fabulous with these. Oh, how about earrings? They'd make statement earrings, wouldn't they? Just have some bits of chain dropping down, maybe, like shooting stars. That'd look pretty. We
did some little hematite stars and things like that. You could hang that off the bottom. That'd be like a shooting star going across.
Gorgeous. Really, really pretty. ID OK03 is your code. Remember, you're going to get 5 pieces in total. Lots of you multi-buying as well. I love Deborah in Greater Manchester. After Deborah's name, she's got in brackets gemstone addict. Deborah, gemstone addict in Greater Manchester. You know, at least she's owning up. She's admitting it. £4.95 for you. ID OK03. Can I hold one of those up actually, just so you can see size? I would quite like to have that, just one of those. Dropping down. Or actually 2 of those. You could have one on top of the other, so you're going to get that movement in there as well. And maybe stamp on the one underneath. I like that. And I'm also, Deb, thinking, could you cut one in the same way that you've done with your kind of your puzzle earrings?
You can cut them. You could cut sort of around on the inside, so make it so it's like a donut, star donut, if you like.
Oh, don't mention donuts, Deb.
Too late.
It's only 20 to 2. ID OK03, £4.95. Do remember, you've got 30-day money-back guarantee with every single purchase here at Jewellery Maker. If you're not 110% satisfied, send it back.
Do you know how long that would take you to actually cut out if you were doing it by hand?
You'd have to file it as well, wouldn't you? To smooth off all those edges as well.
It's a lot of work,
wouldn't it? A lot of work. Now, we don't have the hole punch in the studio, unfortunately. However, our Phil has managed to load one by code for you. So it's your 3.2 and your 4mm hole that this one's going to give you. So it's slightly bigger than the one that Deb is using. But they're so easy to use, aren't they, Deb? They really are. You literally pop your blank in there. Twist round your little... I don't know, T-pin, what would you call it? I don't know.
Yeah, ratchet.
Yeah, and it takes no effort at all. It literally just does a little click, and then it clicks in there, and it's done. And also, you know, especially with your bare copper as well, if you are hole punching, once you've got your little piece of bare copper out, don't throw it away, save it as well, because you can use that in resin, you could use them in polymer clay as well if you wanted to. Should be £8.95. This is a bit cheeky, really, because we shouldn't have this. In fact, I've got to be honest, when we were going through the schedule today, Phil and I, pretty much every other thing, Phil said, right, so this is this, and we shouldn't have this, but, you know, I've got it anyway. And this is this, and we shouldn't have this, but I've got it anyway. Finding like that lavender opal that's coming up later. Shouldn't have that. I know, yeah. Yeah, shouldn't have this, but... there we go. So Phil and I's first mid-show together. RQGX07 is your code at £4.95 on all of your bare copper sheets. You can use that any of the blanks that you've got at home as well. You can use it on all of those. And again, it's one of those things I think that once you've used it and you've got it, you don't want to manage without it, because I mean, it might be that you know, you could be looking at one of these blanks thinking, if I could put a hole in that, all I'd have to do is put a jump ring in that, and then I could attach it to a chain or some wire or anything. But it's just having little tools like that make the job so much easier as well. Once you start using it,
it's really nice having the different sizes of hole.
Yeah.
So, on the necklace at the end where I cut out friend.
Yeah.
I used these to put the holes in so that I could get my saw through.
Oh,
so,
would you look at that?
You know, you've got different
sizes. Did you do that
sizes.
by hand? Like,
yeah.
Can I just have a closer look? Oh, I need to investigate this. Well, how on earth did you do that?
It's just with the saw, and then I used different size blades so that I got different thicknesses of cut.
Yeah.
And also used the saw as a bit of a file on the inside.
Wow, that's incredible, Deb. That looks like there's some skill in that, isn't there? It looks like, it almost looks at a glance like it's, you know, like fancy writing that's like kind of in, you know,
calligraphy.
Yeah. Wow, that is gorgeous. I love that, Deb. So clever. So you could use it in the same way as well, you know, the hole punch to enable you to get your saw in there.
In there, so use your hole punch in different sizes, because that then gives you a variety of looks, and it mixes it up and makes it look a lot more handmade and like you thought about exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, it makes it individual, doesn't it? Really individual. Yeah. Right, Deb, I shall let you carry on. Thank you.
Okay, so now we've got 3 cords going through the 2 different holes. So we've got 2 through the one closest to the middle, and on the edge we've just got the 1 teal. And then all you need to do is hold all the loops together and pull the tails through. So it's a lark's head knot that we're just sticking on there. But it gives a really nice sort of pointed arrow effect to your cord. So you've got your flat, your straight side, that side, and this side you've got it coming out in a bit of an arrow. So then I'm going to pop that. Actually, I'll use my battered old board here. We'll use that one. So what we've got then is all our cords coming down at the minute, and I need to flip it that way.
Okay.
Tuck that in right at the top, so you've got a nice length of board where you can work, and using your T-pin, because we want to start braiding right at the top, what we're going to do is use one of the holes in the disc to just secure it.
Good old T-pins.
So,
was there any of those T-pins left actually, Phil?
I hope so. Phil's
going to bring the graphicals at the bottom of your screen. They are so useful.
I want longer ones now.
You might just be able to get... In fact, Debbie, you pop out on the break at 2 o'clock.
Well, that's an idea.
I'll let you.
Yeah, say it's an emergency. Got to go out. Right, so we're just going to do a basic square knot.
Yeah.
So using the left one, I always start on the left. Take the cord over the top.
Okay.
And then bring this one over, under and through. and then get it to slide right up against your disc and repeat it on the other side, over, under and through. So you need to work down and do a short length of this, and it grows really quickly. And then I'll show you how we get the two sections of our loop. So just tuck it under. So because you've got the thicker cord in there, the 0.9 as well as the 0.4, it makes the braids that you're getting slightly thicker than if you just use your 0.4, which is quite nice. So we've got a little length here. So I'll just show you. You don't need to watch me just doing this because that'd be boring. So I'll show you then how we get the stripe coming in with the other colour. So if we want to put a loop in here, just unhook from the bottom, and what we're going to do is pull out the two 0.9 threads and bring those out to the side, and then these ones will come in to the group at the bottom and become lazy strands. Separate them out into two groups, and then tuck them in at the bottom and secure them. So one there and one over that side, and then they're ready to pop a knot on the top here that will pull things in together to start with. And I did 3 complete sections, so it's exactly the same, but because you're working with the 0.9, it just looks a bit chunkier. So we'll do that. 3. So that's the first half of the third one. And then back, and then you need to swap out one of your teal threads. So to do that, bring it underneath the 0.9 thread and out to the side, and we'll just fix that back in position down there. And then you need 2 teal ones and one 0.9 fixed in position, and then we'll forget about this side for a second. So we're working on this side now, and I'm going to just do, I think it was 14. Yes, it was 14. I did stop at 13 and then thought maybe I should do one more. Getting a bit superstitious. Can't stop at 13. So I did 14 complete square knots down this side. So if I just do maybe 7 or 8, and then we can look at how we continue and connect them up. So once you've done your knots over this side, you then take the threads on the left hand side and do exactly the same. So if I do that for a sec.
Shall I squeeze in these, Phil? While Deb carries on with that.
Oh, I love those. They're really nice threads. Really nice.
They're so girly. Love them. Gorgeous pink, beautiful purple, lavender hue you've got there. Kind of khaki one. I like this one.
That's my favourite.
And your black there as well. Really, really versatile. You've got your nylon cords there, 0.3 millimetres and 30 carats of your multicoloured agate there. Gorgeous strand. Isn't that beautiful? Reminds me of Tutti Fruttis. Remember Tutti Fruttis?
Yeah, they were nice, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. I don't even get them anymore. £11.95 for you. How many metres? 100 yards on each of those. So that's 400 yards. That's a lot again, isn't it, of your threads there. So you could do exactly the same design as Deb, but you could use these threads if you wanted to as well, couldn't you? You could do similar designs using those different colours if you wanted to, entirely up to you. You can crochet with them, simply finger knit with them as well if you want to. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. If you've never done macrame before, or kumihimo, in fact, just go and have a look on our website. Lots of tutorials there as well, and you can find them on YouTube as well. £7.95 for the strand of agate there, and all of these coloured threads you've got there. Fantastic, fantastic deal. EAGC68 is the code for that one. Make sure you get dialing. Right then, Deb. I'll let you carry on before I start mine.
They're really nice.
0.3.
0.3?
Yeah.
Perfect. They'd work really nicely with the 0.4 as well, because we've got the two different gauges here, so you can mix it in with the kit.
Oh, those colours.
They're lovely, aren't they? Right. Just working down on the left-hand side now, and then all you need to do is swap over your cords again, and it'll make your loop. So let's get down to the same length. And what I did was I actually counted how many I'd done to make sure that each side was exactly the same. I won't do that, because all you need to do is count the dashes, if you like, down the side, and make sure they match. So we've got the same on both sides. So if you undo everything at the bottom, and then bring the 0.9 threads over to the left, over the top of everything else. Bring all the other threads down and tuck them in at the bottom. Make sure they're secure. And then you can go back and do your 3 square knots with using your 0.9, and you bring it right up to the bottom. And then that holds everything together again. So it'd make a really nice watch strap, or
that's a good idea, isn't it?
You know, something like that, 'cause it's a little bit wider. And you can do a similar sort of thing in maybe the chunkier threads, and it will come up a little bit bigger even.
That'd be nice.
So many varieties and different things you can do. Adding in beads and stuff as well. So,
and it's a very on-trend look at the moment. It really is.
So all you need to do then is carry on down your bracelet, and there's your loop to attach your bolt ring onto.
Fabulous.
So
that's really pretty. Love that. And it's a very therapeutic medium
like that.
As well, isn't it? Isn't that pretty? Love that. Love. Thank you so much.
That's all right.
That, Deb. Gorgeous designs. I think it's time for.
You've taken it off.
I had to. I was told to. I'm going to put it back on though. It's time for your star buy. I love this so much. I love 925 sterling silver anyway, but this, as soon as I saw it, and Deb just said actually, I said to Deb on the break, just feel the weight of this, and she said you can see it. You know, you look at 925 sometimes, you can see the quality, and you can really see the weight in it as well. Now 925, it is a precious metal that we're talking about here. You know, it's very, very high end. We are talking 92.5% pure silver here. Then you've got 7.5% of another alloy. Typically copper is what's used to make up to 100% here, but 925 solid sterling silver, it's the most lustrous of all of your precious metals. And me being a magpie, this is probably why I love 925 so much. You know, I've always been a 925 girl. You know, no gemstones whatsoever. You know, just from a simple, a plain band in a ring, to simple stud earrings, to just a fine chain. Looks gorgeous when it's 925 sterling silver because of the amount of luster that you get. Now, this particular chain has some serious grammage, let me tell you. As soon as I pick this up, you can feel the weight. I mean, you can see the weight of that. You know, sometimes you get 925 sterling silver chains, don't you, that are quite fine, and you look at them and you know that if you catch it on anything, it's going to go, isn't it? It's going to go. This is so well made. You've got 5 grams of 925 sterling silver. The fluidity in this is beautiful as well. What I love about this particular style of chain as well is that it's very, very popular amongst the gents, isn't it? You know, the classic dog, the dog tag necklaces. It's generally the bull chain that is used for that as well. It's a very, very popular chain. Now, it's a finished chain as well. You know, you don't have to add any jump rings or bolt ring clasp to this because it is already finished for you. 46 centimetres in length, which I believe is about 16 inches, 46 centimetres. I think it's a 16-inch chain that we're looking at here. Now, telephone bidders, just to give you a little heads up, because I'm looking at my call screen, 18 inches, I beg your pardon, 18-inch length. There's loads of webbers buying 2s and 3s. Now, web bidders can see the price tag, whereas telephone bidders and me, don't know, have no idea where this is going on price. But we are Jewellery Maker. And we're a little bit crazy. And as I said at the start of the show, we're competing with a big yellow ball in the sky. £8.95 for you today. Just look at the lustre from this. I would happily wear this every single day. No pendant, no gemstones, just the chain by itself. And it looks, you can see the lustre from there. It looks incredible. Gift ideas as well, if you've got any birthdays coming up, or you just want to treat yourself, you know, £8.95. I think, you know, and I've said this before, as a parent, you find it quite difficult to justify treating yourself sometimes, because you always think it could be better spent on something else. True. But for me, if it's under a tenner, I'm in. Yeah, I'm treating myself if it's under a tenner. £8.95. Incredible deal for you today. NPCZ 83 is your code for this one. Over half of the stock has gone already. I'm not surprised with the amount of you multi-buying for this one. Get it home, try it on. It might be that it is for you and you've got a particular outfit in mind that you want to wear. It might be that you've got a pendant at home already in mind that you've been waiting for something. I mean, look, that's going to take some weight to it. You know, if you've got a huge cabochon and you've done yourself a really fancy wire wrap pendant or something, I mean, there's so much weight to this chain. There's so much stability there that it really will hold a considerable amount of weight if you wanted to put, you know, some gemstones onto that. You could add anything you wanted to that. As I say with chains, I think it's the gift that keeps giving, because if you buy somebody a chain for their birthday, their next birthday, you could make them a pendant to go on that chain. Next Christmas, you could make them a pendant to go on that chain. Next birthday, make them another one. You know, it's entirely up to you. Or simply just sell them on as they are. Don't do anything to them. You could sell them on as they are with 5 grams of solid sterling silver. And solid sterling silver has dramatically gone up in price as well. We've seen a big rise in this over the last couple of weeks. Our buying team have recently come back from India and told us that it has shot up in price. Down the line, I can't promise these prices. I can't. You've got to check out for this one. MPCZ 83. About 14 baskets right now. You can only do it by confirming, so please make sure you do. Now, after the break, I've got loads more treats. Is the lavender opal coming up in the next hour? Oh, yes. Lavender opal star buy coming up for you in the next hour. Go and get yourself a fresh cuppa, and I'll meet you back here in just a few minutes.
Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just $2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $4.95.
Join Mark Smith as he introduces you to the incredible world of macrame. In this DVD, Mark guides you along, step by step, into all the techniques you will need to get started for some fabulous new designs. This includes the tools of the trade, getting started, incorporating beads, finishing touches, and finally learn how to create the beautiful goddess bracelet. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
We here at Jewellery Maker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you'll receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with Jewellery Maker FIFO reviews.
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then head over to our website and check out our Get Started page. Watch the welcome message from presenter Carol and find out all about Jewellery Maker. Watch one of our easy to follow tutorials where our guest designers will teach you the basics and give you the confidence to start making earrings, bracelets and necklaces. If you prefer to simply have a go, then check out our starter kits. They contain everything you need, including instructions, tools, gemstones and clasps, allowing you to create your very first jewellery pieces. You can either watch the video tutorial or follow the step-by-step instructions to give you plenty of inspiration. We also have an array of beginners workshops that you can attend here at our studios and join our experienced designers and get a taste for this fabulous hobby. We will guide you through the basics to get you started making your own beautiful jewellery. Everyone is welcome in the jewellery making family, so start your jewellery making journey today. If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Good afternoon, welcome back to Jewellery Maker. Thanks, Deb. Deb was just waiting in the wings there to pass me the old tablet. If you've just tuned in, I'm Hannah Stuart, taking you until 5 o'clock today. This is my new spot on the mid-show. Joined today by our Brooch. It's all about friendship today. Yeah. We've been making friendship bracelets this morning. Guest designer Mark's been doing some. Just in our Brooch making some over there as well. If you've got any special messages for your friends that are watching, 60777, start message with the word JM Studio. Last Chance Saloon. I was at home watching a couple of weeks ago now, I think it was. And I actually, you know, like in the cartoons where they kind of rub their eyes and their eyes, well, it was like that. I was like, it wasn't hay fever, no. I was like, what cupboard were they in? Because I hadn't heard. I mean, Deb.
They're amazing, aren't they?
I mean, look at this.
I've not seen one in real life.
Neither have I. Never ever. I mean, this is absolutely redonkulous. I mean, I've only got 23 chances. I haven't. Do you know? For me, and I'm sure a lot of you at home are exactly the same. This is purely ornamental for me. This is just literally, but in fact, I think my bedside table, because it's quite tranquil and it's quite therapeutic, isn't it? It's the kind of thing you could get yourself lost in, maybe. Just looking at those colours and the iridescence. 87 by, hang on a minute. 87 by 114 to 90 by 135 millimetres inside. That's ridiculous. I have never ever seen anything quite like it in all of my days. A huge abalone shell. Deb, what would you use this for? Oh, I mean, look at that.
Oh, look.
Oh, how expensive does this look? Yeah.
Right up to your eyes, and it'd be like you were travelling through space.
Yeah. I'm with you there, Deb. Yeah, I'm there. Wow, you could have that as like a fascinator, couldn't you? You know, it's perfect shape, isn't it? Imagine ladies don't ask her, I tell you, but no one else is wearing one.
A hat would be amazing with it.
Yeah, that would. It's almost
amazing.
a perfect shape as well, isn't it? That you've got there.
Or make
also,
a tree to come off the top, so like a little tree of life with some really high-end emeralds or something.
Oh, Lynn Devon says, I have 2 of these in my bathroom. They are so beautiful. I tell you, can you imagine going into someone's bathroom and seeing these in there? I'd be checking them out, I wouldn't. Tracy in Lancashire says, with a wire, a stunning lamp. Oh, Tracy. I like that. Tea light holder, maybe? That would look incredible, wouldn't it? We're at £14 and 95 pence. Don't be put off by the quantity, by the way. I said, what, we had 20 something left? Don't be put off by that quantity. Dial in now and get yours home. This is so high end, isn't it? So organic. You know, no two will ever be the same. That iridescence, which is the display of colour that you're seeing here, is completely different in every single one. You know, the next one might be predominantly purples, predominantly blues. You've got pinks, you've got greens, you've got golden hues. Look at those greens. My goodness me, that is like a work of art. You know, if you could frame this and put an artist's name next to it, you know, you'd be looking at such a high price tag. This is the work of Mother Nature, and this is a one of a kind, because you're not going to get two identical abalone shells with that iridescence. Do you know what as well, Deb? Maybe just having that on your bedside table to put your jewellery bits in. You know, at night time when you take your earrings out and your little bits, I literally just take mine off and just pop them in there. That's such a good idea. I'm doing that. I'm doing it. Janie Cornwall says, I've got one of these shells. Beautiful, going to do a tree of life on it, says Janie Cornwall. That's a great idea as well.
You could make a little wirework stand for it as well, so that you can display it standing up like that.
I mean, you could also, I'm thinking photography. You know, if you've got a website as well, you could perhaps drape something across that. How professional would that look on your website? You know, a lovely masterpiece necklace you've got, or just some simple pearls. You know, if you've got a strand of pearls, I don't have any around, but just a simple strand of pearls, you could display them on there as well. That organic look together. I'm getting 2 of these, if there's any left.
Wouldn't it be amazing to make a jewellery box out of 2? Connect them up, and then...
I wish we had 2 in the studio.
Oh, you can make a little jewellery box.
Oh,
make a little pad inside.
Yeah.
With some silk or...
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, I want to do that now.
Oh, I mean, can you imagine that on your website, on your homepage or something? That is phenomenal, phenomenal. KVPO 73 is your code for this one. Last couple of chances. If there's any left, I'm getting one of those.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's beautiful. Right then, coming up for you very, very soon, I've got lavender opal. Now, let me just give you a heads up, because I launched purple opal here at Jewellery Maker. It was on and gone. This is a collector's gemstone. We are talking 100% natural lavender opal. The last time I had a strand of this gemstone, my goodness me, it's not something we have every day, it's not something we have every week here at Jewellery Maker. This is for the collectors, and it is coming up for you very, very soon. Love that. Big and bold. You talking about my husband, Phil? Yeah. Sorry, what did you say, Phil? I heard you wasn't listening. What did you say? I heard you just say big and bold. Made me think of Jason Statham. The purple, the pink and the lavender. Have a look at these. Gorgeous. Rose pink, lavender and purple quartzite you've got here. These are stunning, really, really girly. And you know, these are 12mm rounds as well. Perfect size for simple stretchy bracelets. I think that's exactly what I would do with these. Look at those. Gorgeous. What would you do with this bundle, Deb?
I think they look amazing like that, actually.
They don't they?
But a layered necklace, or make loads and loads and loads of rings.
Oh.
So just one of it, you know, one in a ring.
Yeah.
Real statement cocktail ring. The centre of a flower.
Yeah.
Would be nice.
That would look beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
3 strands as well you're going to get here. I'm just going to count out one of the strands actually. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Approximately 33 gemstones you've got there. £15.85 for 3 strands of genuine gemstones you've got there. HMGC05, not your price tag today. I can imagine these, Deb. They're making me think of, you know, the lace that we do here at Jewellery Maker. They're making me think of the lace for some reason. I think that maybe incorporate them into the same design. Or...
You could, you know, some of this, we've got a square section of lace with flowers around the outside. You could cut the flowers off individually and make like little bead caps out of them and glue them on.
That's a good idea, isn't it? That would look lovely. Make them quite vintage as well.
And quite nice.
Definitely. You've got those amethyst purples there as well. So maybe incorporating some of your amethyst in here, your rose quartz, any of your pinks and your purples, even your blues, you know, your aquamarines or your blue chalcedonies in with these would look great as well. HMGC05, if you're brand new to us here at Jewellery Maker, this is a great way to start off your stash. David Essex. Oh, David in Essex. David Essex is a Jewellery Maker. Stretchy bracelets. Absolutely. That's what I would do, I think. And quite often I've spoken about, you know, when you've got children at school, you kind of get invitations on a weekly basis, you know, for kids' parties. For parties, yeah. It gets very expensive, I tell you. A couple of stretchy bracelets. Mirabelle says, hi, Han, Deb, Phil and team. Good to see you, Han, on the afternoon shift, my friend. Happy Friendship Day. Much love from her. Oh, thanks, Mirabelle. It's lovely to have your company. HMGC05, Janet in Essex has just got 2, so that's actually 6 strands that Janet's going to be getting for under £16. Ooh. How many? 1,000.
Funny noise.
1,120 carats. That's a huge carat weight of gemstones you've got here for an incredible price tag as well. So if we do the maths on that, Phil, that's not even a penny a carat. That's wrong. Very wrong. Lady Anthea in West Yorkshire, well done. Mary in Kent's got 2. Janet in Essex has got 2. Elaine, well done. Pamela, David in Essex. Francois, well done. Pauline in Berkshire, well done. These would work well. They'd work well all together. Look at, I love green. I love these colours. I mean, look at this green here. This is like an actual Granny Smith, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It really is, that proper
zingy
apple green colour, isn't it? That's beautiful.
I love it with that blue.
It's really fresh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really fresh.
Perfect with your top.
Oh yeah.
That combination.
Absolutely. It's very summery, very summery colours you've got here. They are beautiful, but actually colours that are going to go with pretty much everything. So you could use the pinks and the purples from the last bundle. You could bring those back and use those. I've got some more over here as well. Have a look at these colours. Oh, hello. Oh yes. Look at those. They are fabulous. So again, simple stretchy bracelets with these, or actually because they're 12mm in size, they're so sizable that just using one of these, you know, in each ear as earrings, they're going to have impact, aren't they? They really will. 0800 644 655. Great stash builder. So again, if you're brand new, brilliant. But if you're a regular here at Jewellery Maker, just topping up your stash today with these great price tags. HUGC43. Lots of you coming in for these. Well done. Rabina, you're there. Congratulations. You've got 2. Mary in Kent's got 2 of these as well. Elizabeth in County Down. Tatiana's back in. Sarah in Yorkshire. Kathy in Florida. Oh. What do you think of? What do you think of, Deb, when you think Florida? Because I have this image that instantly pops into my head. I just want to know if it's just me or it's just me, probably.
Just sunshine and cocktails is what pops into my head.
Unbelievable. I just see people skating.
Skating?
I don't know if it's actually Florida. But you know, there's like in films, you see there's that pavement that runs alongside the beach and everyone's skating down it. That's what I see when I think Florida. Not Mickey Mouse. That's what I see. I don't know. HUGC43. Amina in Greater London, collected in Staffordshire. Julie in Hampshire. Pamela in Hull. Well done to you. You've got yours. Lee in Cardiff, massive congratulations on the web. Very regular bidder there. Congratulations. Hannah in Kent. And Sally in South Yorkshire, you've got yours too. If you have just tuned in, by the way, go and have a look on the web because anything that is still available will be there and you can add to your order as much as you like. Up to midnight tonight, 1 postage and packaging. I love that. Love that.
It's really good.
Continuing Hannah's husband's theme. That's big and bold. have a look at these. He's 6 foot, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Although, I saw my friend yesterday, who I've not seen for quite a while. He's 7 foot. Oh my gosh. Yes. It makes me feel like 3 foot. It does, you know, when you stand somebody next. I mean, I'm average. I'm 5'5½", which apparently is quite average.
Is that average? Is it?
Yeah, well, apparently, but not here, I don't think, because everyone here, I think, is quite tall. You're quite tall, Deb, aren't you?
Yeah, 5'11".
Yeah, Carol's quite tall as well. I stand next to guest designer Claire. She makes me feel, actually, next to Fleur. I'm all right next to her. I feel quite tall next to Fleur.
Fleur nearly knocked me over the other day. We went in for a hug, and she's got such a low centre of gravity. She just
rugby tackled you. Ooh, straight in for a hug. Yeah, 7 foot here, so I felt like, was that?
Wow.
Hiya!
You didn't say what's the weather like up there, did you?
No, I didn't. He said that one quite a few times before. Damn, I tell you, yeah. Hot and humid up there, is it? Some more huge gemstones for you. 14 millimeters in size, so again, even bigger. I mean, just simply restranding these for the summer or in the winter over your chunky knit jumper, they're going to look fantastic.
Yeah.
Those two colours together as well. That's a pop of colour, isn't it?
They're really nice. Actually, all of these would work. Yeah. They just look fab together.
They're great.
Can you imagine having like a rosary link, big long necklace, rosary link with bits of chain in between, and just mix all of these colours in? It'd be fantastic.
It would,
really
and really
happy,
impact. Yeah, lots of
jewellery.
colour in there. I love that idea. And again, something that you can wear all year round, isn't it, as well? Versatile jewellery, and that's what you want. ZDGC52. You are going to get 5, 6, 7, 8, 990 carats in total. 990 carats. Again, we're talking a massive carat weight here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8. I think that was approximately 28 there. £6.95 for both strands. There was a time here at Jewellery Maker that we couldn't take a single strand below £6.95. Single strand. I do believe we are looking at 2 strands here. 2 strands for one redonkulous price tag. I'm going to hold them up actually. Perhaps you could knot with these as well and use all those fabulous coloured threads that we had.
Yep, definitely.
Earlier on.
Definitely. Or macrame between, like I had with the bead scoop. And do a layered piece.
Yeah, definitely. They're gorgeous, gorgeous colours they are. Again, really versatile, all ages. The ladies and the gents pieces as well with those blues. Lee in Cardiff, Olive in Kent, well done. You've got 2, Ruth in Hampshire, Pamela in Hull, well done. Collector in Alicante. Wendy in Berkshire, Sally in South Yorkshire, you're there. 0800 644 655. That number always at the bottom of your screen. It is a free telephone number, so it's not going to cost you a single penny to get involved here at Jewellery Maker. 30-day money-back guarantee. You're not going to need it. I'll tell you. Oh, it's 220.
220.
You know what that means?
What's that mean?
Time for the lavender opal. Collector's gemstone is what you have here. These are stunning. This, I would say, once in a lifetime opportunity. It's probably the 3rd time, I think, that I've had the opportunity to bring you this gemstone here at Jewellery Maker. This is a gemstone, and I can tell you, I have searched high and low for this gemstone. When we launched Purple Opal here at Jewellery Maker, I had a strand in a kit. Now, first off, I did argue, and I did, that it was what it was. I didn't believe it was Purple Opal because I hadn't actually ever seen it. I'd never heard of it. And having worked in the gemstone industry for 11, nearly 12 years now, I thought, well, hang on a minute, surely I'd have heard of it. No, it's not Purple Opal. So then we had to pull out all of the reports that are sent with the gemstones, that are sent with the parcels when we purchase them, to tell us exactly what it is, exactly where it's from, any treatments if they're involved. So we pulled up this report and I was like, oh, okay, it might be Purple Opal then, but I bet it's treated. No. Then I say demanded, I didn't demand, but I asked, if you like, to look at 3 different reports just to check that it was natural, because I didn't believe it was natural. Never ever seen anything quite like it in all of my days within the gemstone industry. These colours that we have here are just beautiful. You've got gorgeous lavenders, beautiful lilacs, almost kunzite hues, gorgeous fluffy pinks within the gemstones there. Opal is a gemstone, is a collector's dream, if you like. It is a collector's dream because there's so many varieties of the gemstone. So, you know, you might be familiar with Ethiopian opal, you might be familiar with Australian opal. You know, you can find bold opal on the high street, you can find Australian opal. There's your Jackie blue opal, there's fire opal, Mintabi jelly opal, mosaic opal. I could go on and on and on. You know, we've had Peruvian blue, Peruvian pink, we've had the green opal. Now we are talking about something that is up there, something that is very, very highly prized in the gemstone industry, something that is very sought after. And because of its rarity, this gemstone could command huge price tags. Huge price tags. I mean, if we were looking at 6 carats, you know, let's put a decimal point in between the 6 and a 5. If we were looking at 6.5 carats, I would expect to be paying 3 figures. Genuinely. If we put a decimal point in front of the 6, if we were looking at 65 points, which is just over half a carat, in jewellery, I'd probably guess again, well, yeah, it's going to be in the hundreds, you know, it's going to be 3 figures. It's a very highly prized gemstone and very, very collectible. This is going to look fantastic if you've got any of the blue opals, if you've got the pink opals, the greens, all the Peruvian opals that we've had will look phenomenal. Can you imagine this with amethyst? Oh, Zambian amethyst. Can you imagine the valuation of something like that? Lavender opal, Zambian amethyst, and I wouldn't be using anything less than 925 solid sterling silver. No way. Absolutely no way. In fact, this gemstone deserves solid gold. If you've managed to get any of the solid gold from us here at Jewellery Maker, entirely up to you, whatever you want to use with this, I would go for a minimum of 925 sterling silver. We are talking not 65 points, we're not talking 6.5 carats, we're talking 65 carats of genuine lavender opal that is completely natural, 100% natural. This is the colour that Mother Nature intended. Now, I've got collectors buying 3s and 4s. Francis in North Yorkshire on telephone lines, you've just got 3. Collected in Bedfordshire on the web, you've just got 4. Now, I know that if this was on the web right now, and it was priced, and I'm going to say $49.95 because I think at $49.95 that's a Jewellery Maker price. For this carat weight, this gemstone, $49.95 is a Jewellery Maker price tag. And I've got to be completely honest with you, at $49.95 I would do my best to get 2 today at that price tag. I mean, at $12.95, you know, I'd be looking at 4, maybe 5 quite easily today. That is an incredible opportunity, and this is why you watch when it's sunny, because things like this just should not happen. RNRU82 is your code for this one. Look at the size of these, 4x3 to 8x4 millimetres in size. Do you know what? Averagely, those gemstones have got to be getting on for 2 carats. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34 gemstones. 65 carats. They are huge. What would you do with these, Deb?
I've got a strand of the darker purple opal that's the same size and cut as this.
Yeah.
And I've made rosary linked earrings with bits of chain and gold beads in between, and I love them absolutely. So I'd have to do the same with this, and then I'd probably put 1 into a ring and make myself a bracelet with the rest, and be just totally selfish with them.
I love that. It's all about me. Me.
Yeah.
Do you know, at £12.95, I think you could multi-buy, you know, because with strands like this, we're quite tempted to say, well, make it go as far as you can, stretch it out as far as you can, but actually you could be quite indulgent, couldn't you, at that price?
Definitely.
That's just phenomenal.
And enjoy them.
Oh, yes. And you know, as well, I have to say, get your pieces valued. It's very easy here at Jewellery Maker. Oh, no. No. No.
What? No!
Can I just say...
I'm here, I'm not watching.
Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, that's devaluing this gemstone. There is no need for that whatsoever. I know we're great here at Jewellery Maker, but that was ridiculous at £12.95. At £9.95, I mean, what's the point, Phil? Honestly, making friends. Making friends. On Friendship Day, making friends. Because as for anything else, we're not really making any. I mean, for all of you that checked out, and I mean, buying 3s and 4s at £12.95. So if you've got 4, we've just taken another £3 off. That's £12, another £12 you've just saved. So you could just buy another strand with that saving that you've just made buying 4.
And still have money.
Yeah.
Almost then pay your post and package.
What? Do you know, it's no wonder I'm rubbish at maths, is it? I mean, come on, what are we doing? RNRU82 for Lavender Opal. If you know somebody that is a collector of gemstones that for whatever reason cannot tune in today, come in and get them a strand. They'd be absolutely gutted if they missed out on this. Don't forget you can add your certificate of authenticity as well for an extra 25p worth every penny. Every penny there. 25p, you can get that authenticity card. Or you can print it off free of charge at the website as well, www.JewelleryMaker.com. Genuinely, I'm getting 3 of these today. I don't care what's happening in the month. I don't care if it's my sister's special birthday. She's going to have a little bit less of me.
Because opal earrings.
Yeah. I'm so treating myself. Just sometimes you can't, I mean, as much as we try and justify it. That's too good to miss
out on, isn't it?
That's just ridiculously low. With the 925 ball chain that we've just had as well, I'm seeing myself a nice little pendant there. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to have earrings. Perhaps I'm thinking the 5 from each end, Deb. Just dropped onto a head pin. Long drop on those, I reckon. Maybe some chain in there. In the summer, I mean, that hue is just beautiful. You know, you could put them with your amethyst, any of your pinks and your purple gemstones.
And your pearls as well, and your moonstone, and your labradorite. Oh, that labradorite that we had earlier. It looked amazing with that.
Wow, it really would. Do you know, I've got some Saffrine coming up for you actually that I think would look gorgeous.
Yeah. That's magical, isn't it?
I think that's the biggest carat weight of Saffrine that I've ever seen actually. That's huge, absolutely huge. That's coming up for you a little bit later on. Beautiful. I've got the ball chain here as well. Have a look at these together. Oh, you see, silver. I mean, I don't know what your preference is at home. But I'm thinking with this lavender opal that silver just really sets it off. I mean, gold plated would too, and rose gold as well, because rose gold works fantastic with purples and pinks, doesn't it?
It does.
But those, for me, oh my gosh, incredible. I've got about 30 in baskets right now. The only way that you can do it is by checking out. You must secure your purchases. You know, if you're a little bit unsure now, maybe you've never seen lavender opal before, use your 30-day money-back guarantee. Get up close and personal with it. Take it outside. You know, whatever gemstones you get from us here at Jewellery Maker, we always say you see them at their best outside in natural daylight. So whether that gemstone has incredible colour, whether it has diaphanity, clarity, fire to it, you know, whatever, you will see it at its best outside in natural daylight. Fingers crossed it's a sunny day when you get the time. Right. I'm just going to repeat what Phil said in my ear.
Is that wise?
I'm just going to say it anyway. Okay. You just said, let's do your nugget curtain then. I think he means this. Wow. That is an impressive nugget curtain, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Wow. Look at those colours. Is that pre-night as well? Wow. There's pre-night here. There's tiger's eye. You have sodalite in there. Is that moonstone? Oh, what an absolute treat this bundle is. Now, chips and nuggets. Guest designer Mark Smith, who was here this morning, the last time that I worked with him, he said to me, you know what, Hannah, I don't think there's a single gemstone that we bring in here at Jewellery Maker that we don't bring in nugget form. We pretty much bring every gemstone in nugget form. Now, I think nugget strands are a great kind of try before you buy. You know, like when you get sample pots. You know, when you go to a DIY store and you buy that little mini pot before you buy the big pot, just to test it or you know, try it out. These nugget strands are kind of like that, and I love that you can come in, you know, and you can buy a huge, huge carat weight of gemstones. You've got all of this variety of colour. So it might be that if you're brand new to jewellery making, for example, you're brand new to jewellery making, you're not sure which colours are going to work with which yet, or you're working on a particular design for yourself, you're not sure what colours are going to work with that outfit that you've got in mind. It might be that you just want to practice threading gemstones, or practice making simple stretchy bracelets, or practice macrame. These are a fantastic, fantastic way to get a huge carat weight of a variety of gemstones into your stash. We are talking over 2,500 carats of genuine gemstones in this bundle. Now, you have 165 carats of sodalite. 165 carats of sodalite you've got there. You've got 185 carats of your tiger's eye. You've got 220 carats of your amazonite in there. You've got 250 carats of white moonstone, 255 carats of cat's eye quartz. You've got 260 carats of your black agate, 270 carats of green adventurine, 280 carats of red tiger's eye, 320 carats of pre-night, and 330 carats of your orange adventurine there as well. OMG. That is some serious caratage you've got there. 2,500 carats. Imagine how many, you know, again, simple stretchy bracelets. Let's make it simple. Let's start, you know, from the basics. Simple stretchy bracelets, simple earrings. Just simply pop in a few of those. You could even take a few of each, you know, mix and match those colours up if you wanted to. Earrings, memory wire bracelets, your tree of life designs. Loads of you using your chips and nuggets. Bill's changed his mind. He's got a price in his head right then. Okay, yeah. Phil's going to show you where we were going on price. This is actually the price tag that I was told. 10 strands, over 2,500 carats, at £19.95. Now that is £1.99 per strand. Is that not ridiculous? Bearing in mind, the smallest carat weight on one of these strands is 165 carats. That's the smallest carat weight on your sodalite strand there. £1.49 a strand. If we're looking at these as double strands, which I know some of you do, so 2 strands on each strand, double strand there if you like. So that's 20 strands. That's like 75 pence per strand. Quite possibly one of the lowest prices I've ever seen here at Jewellery Maker. What would you do with all these, Deb, do you think?
I think I would do a tree of life pendant. I think they're absolutely amazing if you make tiaras and floral pieces, bridal.
Yeah.
So any of the green or floral pieces, you can make like sprigs of blossom or leaves and things to put into your hair accessories, which is really nice. So tiara twisting with 0.4 wire works brilliantly with chips and nuggets, and you get a really organic shape. But you can make layered up necklaces as well in a similar way, and have lots and lots of tiara twists going round your neckline and layer them up, and you get a really sort of crunchy sort of look to your necklace, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so much you can do with chips and nuggets.
Yeah.
I've just simply taken this one strand here. I think it's one of my favourite strands purely because it's a holiday colour. And just twisting it, you know, you could wrap some wire around that, you know, to help it hold its form if you wanted to. You could use some of the threading materials that we've had today just to tie each end there and tie that. You can make it really simple, really, really rustic as well. I mean, they are all beautiful strands that you've got. At £1.49 per strand for you there as well. 0800 644 655. What a great day to be watching.
Mixing the rounds in that we've got there, the big rounds.
Yeah.
You can mix in some of the different colours with those, and they'll look gorgeous.
That would look really, really pretty, wouldn't
Just
it?
the contrast in texture works really well.
Definitely. Phil, did we say 2,500 carats? What does that work out to per carat? I mean, I'm just thinking, is there anywhere, I mean, you know, is there anywhere else? Is there anywhere else that can do this? Half a penny per carat.
Per carat.
Do you know, in the gemstone industry, people will laugh at you if you say you've got a genuine gemstone for under £1 a carat. People won't believe you if you've got a genuine gemstone under £1 a carat. You've just got a genuine gemstone for under half a penny. We don't even do half a pennies.
You can't even buy a fruit salad sweet, can you, for that now?
Oh no, Deb. Oh no. Phil? I'm going to pretend I never heard that. Phil just asked if I was around when they had half pennies.
I was. Packet of crisps was 2.5p.
Wow. 5p? I've paid 5p for a packet of crisps. Yeah, no, they were puffs. Oh, do you remember puffs? Do you remember, like, they were like rectangular and they were like full of air? Maggie?
No.
Oh, no, I think they had ready salted cheese and onion. I think that was it. But they were like rectangular shape and they were just full of air.
Oh. They sound good.
Amazing. Everyone, no, it was just me. Old crisp, the old, and the thing is, they change the recipes and everything, don't they? So it's like Monster Munch now. They're not what they used to be. Tell you, they're not what they used to be. Monster Munch. Everything shrinks as well. Do you remember lion bars? Like a lion bar would literally be the length of this tea bar. That would be a lion bar. Now they're like miniatures.
Really?
Yeah. And the chocolate bars are available.
It's not that you've got bigger and grown up.
No, Deb,
like
I tell you, everyone says the same. Everyone says the same. My hands and my mouth have got larger. Yes, please. Sterling silver. Oh, would you look at this? This is so pretty. I mean, as it is, this is stunning. Really, really pretty. I don't know where this is going on price. However, I always wear, which you may have noticed, a little silver band on my other hand. And the reason that I leave that on now actually is because I think when we have small cabochons, I can put it up against that and it can show you what it would look like with silver wire, which is why I always leave that on. I know what's going to happen here because this happens a lot. And I got to be honest, it cheeses me off sometimes. This here, for all of this silver, is going to go to a lower price tag than this little flimsy band that I have on my other hand. There's 3.88 grams of 925 solid sterling silver in this design. If you have a look at that, I mean, look at the work that has gone into this design. Just as it is, this is absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm thinking actually, if you've got your 0.25 wire, Deb, maybe 0.4 as well, you could weave, you know, if you've got your mic-faceted spinel, you know, you could weave all your peridots.
Some of the little pearls, you know, the little tiny pearls.
Yeah, I mean, you could really embellish this, couldn't you? You could really go to town on a design with this. Or maybe even just using your wire alone. That would look gorgeous, wouldn't it? Now, it's not just any ring mount. This is an adjustable ring mount. Not very often at all do we see solid 925 adjustable ring mounts. £8.95. Oh, that is ridiculous. Great piece of jewellery to have on your craft stall if you are a crafter, because you know we're not all aware of our friend's ring size or your mum's ring size, are you? So actually having an adjustable one, so handy to have. Now 925, I'm going to be honest, that is a very strong precious metal that you got there, so it does take a bit of a pull to adjust that. It does take quite a strong pull, but that just shows you how durable this precious metal is. I love the fact that you can adjust that as well. It's so pretty. Gift ideas. My birthday's next month. I'd be 24th. I'd be more than happy with this. DHPK67 is your code for this one. The lustre that you've got there is phenomenal. The most lustrous of all of your precious metals. There's so many of you multi-buying. Denise in Kansas. You've got 3. Alison in Hampshire's got 2. Margaret in the West Midlands has got 2. Collect in Greater London's got 2. Lady Anthea Weldon, Christine in Tyne and Weir, Tatiana, Margaret, Adele, you're there. Congratulations to you. Is there anything else you could use with this, Deb, do you think, as opposed to white? You could use your threaded materials on it, couldn't you?
Threaded materials.
Yeah.
You could use your resin on there.
Yeah.
And put little tiny pieces of resin on there. You could probably bake polymer clay. I don't know what it's like underneath.
Yeah.
But if you pushed some polymer clay through from underneath, you'd get like little tiny dots of colour on the top.
Alison Hampshire says use your ring mandrel to adjust it. Oh, genius. Absolute
Clever.
Genius. Yeah, you could, couldn't you? Such a great idea.
You know what size it's going
Alison
to
Hampshire
then,
got this ring this morning and I love it. It's just so pretty. I mean, £8.95 for this kind of grammage. Yes, I did pay more than that for that little flimsy band that I want to. But I still love it, you know. £8.95, and with silver prices at the moment as well, this is the time to be buying your 925 sterling silver. 0800 644 655 or on the web jewellerymaker.com. Well done. Cheeky strand. Apatite green quartzite. I'm going to call it apatite blue. Because it's, yeah. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Holidays. See. It's taking me back, Mag, sorry. It's taking me, it seems like so long ago. Do you know what, this time last week I was sat by the pool. Oh. Yeah. But then, I said, Deb earlier, got off the plane, stuck in Birmingham Airport car park, never seen it so busy. 30 degrees it was on the thermometer in the car.
Oh, it was warm.
It was very warm.
Sitting in a traffic jam in that.
Yeah. It was not pleasant. And I just come back from holiday and I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning. I was not happy. £3.95. Phil just said in my ear, that's all right, isn't it? All right. £3.95. That is unbelievable. For 250 carats of your apatite quartzite faceted rounds.
Faceted as well?
Millimetres.
Wow.
Yeah. Deb, that doesn't even justify the work that's gone into these, does it?
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
Not at all. And they'd be great for gents' pieces because of that colour. Yeah. That's a gorgeous masket. They've almost got like a tealy hue about them.
Sort of French. Is it French navy but paler?
Yeah.
Teal blue. Yeah.
I tell you, I'd like the
interesting colour.
You know the white Essilon that we had earlier on.
Oh,
that would look lovely with these.
Yeah,
I think some white Essilon in there. Very fun.
And just knot it in between.
Yeah. Look gorgeous. Really easy to do as well. £3.95. Add it to your order price tag. That is just phenomenal. Simple stretchy bracelets, simple earrings again. Entirely up to you what you do with this strand. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. About 39. 39 gemstones approximately you have on that strand. That's like a penny each, is it? Yeah. Wow, that's ridiculously low. 250 carats, if you work out the carat weight per gemstone there as well. Again, we're talking ridiculous town, aren't we? Well done if you've already managed to check out. If you haven't done it yet, do you know what you can do? I've got 25 in baskets right now. You must make sure you're checking out as soon as you possibly can. 0800 644 655. I've got the white Essilon here. Have a look at these together. Look at that. Perfect contrast there. Really pretty for your gents pieces. Oh yeah. I almost want to get to work on that now. I think they look gorgeous.
That's
really
really
beautiful. Well done, Molly, Amina, well done, Johnny in Essex, Susan, Collect It in Derbyshire, Tatiana, you're back in as well. Remember, it doesn't matter how many times you've been in. What postage and packaging? Isn't that fantastic? Jewellery Maker, value, I tell you. Making friends, we are. 0800 644 655. Loads of sparkle from these as well. It's that fasting, isn't it? But as I said, you know, just the fasting alone, I think probably one of these, I mean, if you do have a closer look at these actually, have a look at the amount of facets you've got on these gemstones. Fascinating, Phil. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, just to facet one of these gemstones, I mean, if I had to hazard a guess, 20 minutes? And I think I'm being quite conservative there.
Yeah, it'd take me a lot longer than that, I think.
Yeah.
Probably an hour.
See, the thing is, it probably wouldn't take me that long, but it probably wouldn't look anything like this. That's the thing. I wouldn't have the patience to do it. But I wouldn't have the patience to do it, Deb.
No.
I really, really wouldn't. Just to facet one of those, I think would take such a long time. And genuinely would not have the patience to facet one of them, never mind approximately 39 of them. And we've taken them down to £3.95. Phenomenal. Well done, YFPO 97. Well done. Righty-ho. Oh, now. These 925. Oh, I love, love, love them. Now these are right up my street. I love my 925 sterling silver, and the amount of silver, I'm just giving them a white because if you get your fingerprints all over these, they'll look messy. There we go. 925 sterling silver with your gemstones. I think I've got peridot and amethyst. Yeah, 10 points of peridot, 10 points of amethyst. You will get 2. I mean, look at these. Deb.
Mamma mia.
Do you know what? I just need a sterling silver jump ring now. That's all I need because I've got my ball chain from earlier on. Yeah. I just, simple. A jump ring. And then pop. Oh, that is just gorgeous. Love that.
They're drilled and everything.
Yeah, already drilled for you. So you can just pop your jump ring in there and pop it onto any chain. So it might be that you want a long drop in a chain. The ball chain, I think there's a couple left, maybe about 10 left. Took that down to $8.95 earlier on, so if you do want that, go onto the website. Oh, in fact, Phil's going to pop it at the bottom of your screen for you. So your peridot, which is August birthstones, if you know anybody with a birthstone coming up, with a birthday coming up. August, and you've got your amethyst as well. So February's birthstones. So if you're doing any birthstone pieces, they're perfect. But you know what? Forget everyone else. I'm having these for me. I really look at that. Pow. The most lustrous of all of your precious metals. Can I just hold this up for a second, Ryan? Just to show you, because I'd have this long drop in a pendant. I wouldn't do anything to these at all. But again, it's entirely up to you. You could stamp on them if you wanted to, personalise it even more with a name if you wanted to, a significant date on the back as well if you wanted to. You could even texture with these. What's the grammage on these, Phil? They're 26 millimetres in size there, and you will get both of them. You could, if you've got the hole punch, any of the sizes that we've got on the website, hole punch the other side, you could use it as a connector as well. 4.7 grams each. Oh, that's a huge amount. Do you know, 4.7 grams, you could make 2 rings out of the silver that you've got here. £17.90 for over 8 grams of 925 sterling silver. Giving them away. Oh, no. Oh, Debbie, you haven't even seen the price yet. I'm getting these.
For the 2?
Yes. It's like buy one, get one free.
Wow.
Buy one, get one free, essentially, is what we're doing on these. I'm coming in for these today, I tell you. 0800 644 655. I think I've just found my sister's birthday present, if I'm honest.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
One of these, perfect. UEGC 83. There's so many of you multi-buying. Deborah, Gemstone Addict in Greater Manchester is back in again. Well done to you. That's less than £5 each. Now, if you take into consideration the gram weight that you have in these, I mean, over 4 grams in each blank you've got here, at less than £5, it really doesn't make sense. You know, if you've got access to the website, just do a little bit of research into your sterling silver prices at the moment, and they are on the rise as well. Please make sure you're checking out as soon as you can. Catherine in Norwich, Lynn, well done. Sharon Collector in Denbighshire, Karen, well done to you. Margaret, Catherine, Tricia in Ayrshire, Lee in Cardiff, you've got 2, well done. Sheila's got 2, Collecting in Derbyshire's got 2, Collecting in Greater Manchester's got 2, Shona in the Scottish Highlands has got 2, Susan in Yorkshire's got 2, well done to you. Zoe in Bedfordshire, you've just checked yours out as well. 0800 644 655. All that I ask is that you just leave me one. That's fine. Yeah. I will have one, and then I will give the other one to my sister.
Which one would you keep?
I think...
It's tricky.
Do you know what? I'm going to multi-buy because I can't decide. I'm going to have the amethyst for the week, the peridot weekends. I mean, you know, why not, hey? Is it time for a star buy? Gosh, star buy time. Now, this gemstone, I think I've probably seen it twice before, maybe. I've never seen a strand with gemstones so big. Now, they are really sizable. I've only got 36 chances. Again, please don't let that put you off if you are playing on the telephone lines today. Just dial in nice and early and get ready to confirm. Now, Saffrine is a very collectible gemstone. You may have never heard of it before, you may have never seen it before. Gets its name because it is said to be very much like sapphire in its colour, hence the name Saffrine that you've got there. But what I love, and I'm gonna have to say, almost prefer about this gemstone is the tones. The different tones that you are getting with this particular gemstone. You know, we might bring you a strand of sapphire, you know, and the blues are generally quite dark in there. Doesn't allow much diaphanity with the gemstone, much transparency, doesn't allow much light into the gemstone. But because of all these different tones here, the strand kind of takes you on a journey, doesn't it? You know, from them gorgeous tealy blues, sapphire blues that you have there, and then you go through to these kind of glacier blues, you know, real tranquil blues, very calming blue hues within this gemstone. They are phenomenal. And so sizable. We're looking 4x2 to 8x4 millimetres in size. 50 carats in total. An incredibly rare mineral. Primarily of interest to collectors. It's a gemstone that I have never ever seen anywhere else. And I'm not saying that it's not there, but I've never ever seen it anywhere else before. This isn't a gemstone that I could imagine that you would ever get on the high street. You may be able to get it from your boutique jewellers, but because it is so rare and so very collectible, I think you're going to have to search high and low. However, for us here at Jewellery Maker, isn't this great? Because we're just bringing something so rare and so beautiful straight to you. You don't have to look anywhere. XAND10, 50 carats of your Saffrine you've got here. Your graduated faceted rondelles, 4x2 to 8x4 millimetres in size, £29.95. Incredible price tag, and already so many of you have already checked out at that price tag. But we're going to treat you today. Collectors, multi-buyers already at this price tag. but we're not staying there. 0800 644 655 XAND10, taking it down to £24.95 for all of you that have checked out 2 of these. We've just saved you another £10 for you there. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 51 gemstones. Deb, what would you do with these?
I'd be tempted to mix it in with sapphire, actually.
Yeah?
So some of the darker sapphire blues, but also maybe some of the fancy coloured sapphires. Some of the pinks and purples, and even the yellow tone sapphires would look amazing with that. So space that strand out with sapphire. That would be so luxurious.
Wow.
Really extravagant, but amazing.
It's beautiful, really beautiful. Oh, Chrissy and Glamorgan, I love it. Wow, that saffrine is gorgeous, would look lovely to dress up denim.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. You really have some denim blues in there, don't you? Imagine, and lots of denim dresses on trend at the moment as well. That would look great for the summer, it really would. Deb Briggs in the West Midlands. I have a strand of saffrine and it's lovely and sparkly, really, really beautiful. I believe our Deb was here on Saturday on one of Claire's workshops. Liz in Kent says, my goodness, that's beautiful. And the size is lovely too. Definitely a bracelet first. Do you know, I think they are the biggest rondelles I've seen. They're really, really sizable and it is beautifully sparkly. But because of the tones as well, I think it's great for the summer, but again, any season.
Yeah, yeah. Earrings would be amazing because of the sparkle.
Yeah.
On long chain.
Ooh.
Just one on the bottom of long chain.
Yeah.
Keeping it sterling silver.
And again with the gents pieces, I think these different tones, the blues that you've got there, they'd work fantastically in your gents jewellery. Pretty much every person that has checked out so far has got 2 of these, and I've got loads and loads in baskets. Those of you that are multi-buying, huge congratulations. You know your gemstones, don't you? That is the way to be shopping. Save yourself even more money and taking advantage of that 1 postage and packaging. Midnight last night, right through until midnight tonight. 1 P&P of just £2.95. Incredible. XAND10 is your code for that one. Still quite a few in baskets. Just make sure you're confirming as soon as you can. After the break, loads more treats coming up for you. I think I've got kit number 2 as well, so don't go anywhere, and I'll see you in just a few.
Tiger's Eye is a really beautiful gemstone. We see a very interesting optical effect across the surface of this gemstone. When this gemstone forms, quartz silica replaces fibrous inclusions, and what we get from that is a beautiful chatoyant effect. It looks just like a cat's eye shimmering across the surface of this gem. It does come in an array of colours, but these colours can also be dyed. Because of the fibrous structure, the gemstone itself takes dye very well. Naturally, this gemstone tends to be brown to yellow, but we can see this gemstone in vivid pinks, greens and blue hues as well.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. There are 4 easy ways to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. you can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 54,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. If you just tuned in, oh, what some, I tell you, incredible deals we've had today. It's my first show back today after me Jolly Bobs. Back on the mid-show, permanent residence for me. And oh my gosh, our Philip, not only has he been in the special shirt cupboard, but he's been in the special cupboard here at Jewellery Maker as well, because we're getting some gorgeous things coming through today. This bundle, oh, I'm homing in on a couple of strands here. I can't help it. Can't help it. But look at these. I'm just going to pull those two aside. I think those three together and those two together. Oh, daytime, nighttime. Look at those. Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh, I've got the hiccups. You have 5 strands of beautiful shell. The great thing about shell is they are perfectly round. There are no pits and there are no flaws. Sometimes with genuine pearls you get pits and flaws. Some of us love those. I love them. You know, it's an organic gemstone. But so for those of you that do love your symmetry, for those of you that love your perfection, oh my, you have it right here. These two strands, I'm just going to hold this one. Look at this. Look at this. If only we'd have had this a couple of weeks ago, this would have been in my suitcase, I tell you. Look how beautiful they look. That colour is phenomenal. I know, that's why I put it there, Phil. Phil just said, that makes you look really tanned. But look at that in there as well. Gorgeous. Love that combination of colour you've got there. That's just 2 strands. And then you've got these as well, that gorgeous pearlescence, that beautiful loss that you've got from all of your shells here is stunning. Now they're all 10mm rounds as well, so really, really versatile size, whether you're using them individually in earrings or simple stretchy bracelets, restranding them for necklaces. There is so much that you could do with these. I'm thinking bridal with these ones as well, Deb, the kind of dusky, this gorgeous red.
Actually the pink as well, the pink and blue would work really nicely for bridesmaids.
Definitely. Beach bridesmaids, I'm thinking. ENGC 84, £14.95. Doesn't that work out to £3 per strand already? Yikes, that's incredible. You've got your blossom pink, your Caribbean breeze, your gold, your metallic fuchsia and your pastel blue there as well. At under £3 per strand. Get these home. I'm going to have to hold this one up. Which is your favourite one, Deb? You got a favourite?
I think it's the blue.
Really?
But I do like the blue because that's like a peachy pink, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite a nude tone.
Oh, look at that. I love this one. That's stunning. I'd happily pay £14.95 for just this strand alone. I absolutely love that. But you're getting all 5. And remember, you know, as jewellery makers, you might think, oh, what am I going to do with them? What am I going to do with them? when we're taking prices down as low as this, we're talking £3 per strand. You could just literally sell them on if you want to. If you find that you don't have a use for them, you know, literally selling them on as they are on your craft stall. It's entirely up to you. Deb, what kind of price tag, just throwing it out there, if you made a simple pair of earrings, so just 2 gemstones, any strand, what kind of price tag would you put on them, do you think?
£12 probably.
Oh, wow, for 2 gemstones. Yeah. That's brilliant, isn't it?
I wouldn't sell them really low.
No.
Because of the quality of the findings that we're using and the gemstones that we're using, you need to reflect that, and also you need to account for your time, you know, your overheads. You've got to build that into each piece.
Yeah. Definitely.
So yeah, I think
you'd be laughing there, Deb. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 40. Approximately 40 gemstones per strand. 20 pairs of earrings per strand for you, Deb, at £12. That's brilliant value, isn't it? Phenomenal. Now, let's bring you the second kit. Now, I have to say, how many do we have, Phil, of the kit? Okay, right, 60 something. Still gonna be enough. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but it's not gonna be enough. Yeah. This kit, for me, I mean, I try, if I can help it, to not look at price tags. I don't like to know the price tags because it just causes arguments, if I'm honest. And when I see particular strands or particular gemstones, straight away I get prices in my head, you know, because I like to think I know the value of particular gemstones. This kit for me,
it's beautiful.
Just be careful what you're doing, Phil. That's all I'll say. Now, let's bring you the lockets. Oh, I love these. Love, love, love these. Do you know, it's the one piece of jewellery that I remember my nan always wearing was a locket.
Yeah.
Always remember that. You know, it's a timeless piece of jewellery,
it is, yeah,
isn't it?
It's a classic. And to be able to sort of keep something that's dear to you, close to you.
Definitely. It's something that you know is safe, isn't it? It's a keepsake that is safe and close to your heart.
Yeah.
And, you know, these are just, I love them. And as soon as I saw them, I said to Phil, I've got to have these. I've got to have them. They are beautiful. Your friendship keepsake lockets you've got here, silver plated as well. So you've got some fantastic lustre there as well. Now, when I looked at these, I was like, oh gosh, there's so much you could do with these. You know, you could simply take a photograph if you wanted to do. Pop a photograph in there. It could be a little locket of hair that you wanted to put in there. It can be just literally gemstones. You could pick up your favourite gemstones and just pop them in, and actually you could make that interchangeable. So depending on the outfit that you're wearing, it might be that one day you want to pop some blue gemstones in there, the next day you might like to take those out, pop some red gemstones in there. You know, you could make that. You don't necessarily have to glue them in. I mean, you can if you want to, by all means, but you could just leave them loose because they're quite safe in there. You've got magnetic clasp in there as well, so they're not going to fall out. I love them, Deb. And you're going to get 2 of each as well. 2 of each of the lockets. So again, long drop on some chain for me. That would just, in fact, I remember a necklace now that I bought my nan when I was only about 11, I think. It was very similar to this, locket night. It had 4-leaf clover in.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got that now. 4-leaf clover's not looking too healthy. Yeah, you know, there's little things, little keepsake. I love that. I love a keepsake thing. I love something that's personal. And with these, because you can put so much in them, you can really, really personalise that. You can.
There is quite a depth to them, really, so you can fit quite a lot in. I got some little pieces of gemstone into one of the heart ones, and I thought, oh, it might be a bit heavy and open the front up, but it hasn't at all.
Wow.
So that just shows how good the magnet is.
Yeah, it's really, really strong, isn't it, on there?
But yeah, keep in little bits and pieces and popping them in there. You get a really sort of eclectic mix to it, and it's going to be so personal to you.
I love that.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Just have a look at some of Deb's pieces as well, and see how Deb's used the locket there. I love these designs, Deb. They are gorgeous. Now that's a coin. You put two coins in there, haven't you?
2 coins in there.
What a great idea.
So one's a coin from Singapore, and one's from Australia.
Wow, I love that.
So if you've got like pen friends, do people still have
pen pal?
Yeah.
I don't have one anymore, but I used to.
Yeah.
That's
just
lovely.
a coin from their country. One of yours. It's a nice connection.
I love that. That's such a gorgeous, gorgeous design. Have a look at the other designs as well. You put, oh, look, it's just threads. What a great idea.
It's a hair wrap.
Ah, that looks fab in there, Deb. Fits really, really well.
It does. It's perfect size for it. And it's just really nice with the circle to have the spiral going on.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. And I think in the other one, have you put gemstones in the other one? Was it Deb?
Got some gemstones in there.
Just popping some gemstones. Oh, look at those. Gorgeous. This is what I mean, you know, you could be sat at home right now thinking, yes, I'm going to put that. There's a particular photograph again for a birthday gift or an anniversary gift, anything like that. There's so much you can pop in these. You'll get 2 of the heart-shaped lockets and 2 of the round lockets there as well. Again, selling them on individually just as they are. It's entirely up to you. QJ GC12, £25.80 is great already for 4. Yeah. I've only got 60 chances.
Ooh.
That's £4 something each. Oh.
That's nice.
£4.24 per locket. That's just phenomenal. Can I just pinch a few of your gemstones,
Yeah,
Deb?
of course, yeah.
I just want to just pop, I'm just, you know, because again, it doesn't have to be, you know, difficult. You could literally just put whatever colour you wanted to go with your outfit, couldn't you? Just literally drop some of your fancy gemstones in there. Oh.
I put, first time I had these lockets, I put some amber. Amber nuggets in there and glued it shut because there were loads in there.
Ooh,
and they all moved. Really cute.
That would look nice. And little like seed beads as well that are really going to move around.
Now,
I'm just thinking, you know, maybe birthstones. So that could be your children's birthstones in there. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? Photographs. There's just so much you could put in there. If you've got any ideas, 60777, start your message with the word JM Studio. Loads of these have gone already. Do remember, you're getting 4 of them, £4 something each. That's incredible. 60777, start your message with the word JM Studio. If there's something you can you're thinking of that we've not yet covered, so we've said the photograph, the gemstones, we've got threads there, locket of hair as well. It could be absolutely anything and everything. I love that. You could make something out of resin as well and pop that in there if you wanted to. That is a fantastic deal that you have this afternoon. Lots of you multi-buying as well, so again, saving even more money. What would you think you'd sell one of these on for, Deb? I mean, just the locket, I'm thinking by itself.
Just the locket on its own?
I mean, I'd be happy to pay £10 for one of those.
Yeah, I was thinking this price tag for all 4.
Wow. Yeah, that's the thing. If you just sold one on. I mean, they're silver plated as well. So you've got that incredible luster there, and you've got the quality. And as Deb, you said earlier on, you know, the magnet there, I mean, that's it's not coming out unless you really have to pull those apart. So much so, it's because I'm doing the wrong side, you Wally. Yes, I can't open it, but just literally dropping those gemstones in, they're really secure in there.
And the fact that you can see it from both sides is really nice because, like the pendant there with the coins in, you can turn it round and wear it different ways.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's then 2 pieces of jewellery in one.
Yeah.
So
I'll just turn that over so you can see the other side of the locket. So if you wanted to set that around, you could just take it off. I love this design. That's such a great idea. Love keeping your money safe.
Yeah.
I love that.
Keep your money
no,
close
I'm
to your
not
heart.
putting my money in my pocket. I'm going to keep it here so no one can pinch it. QJGC12 is your code. Massive well done. There's Claire. Claire's going to fold up her notes and put them inside. Yes. That'll be £20, please. I'm just going to get my money out. Right, that is the first part. Sorry, Deb, do you want your gemstones back? Pinch 3 of your gemstones there. Now, I don't know where to begin with this, Phil. I'm going to start with the wire. Probably one of the most popular colours that we have here at Jewellery Maker. You have so much wire. Silver plated wire. Now this is your 1.25mm gauge that you've got here. 10 metres of your 1.25mm gauge. I don't know what things have been like while I've been away, but 1.25, don't see it very often at all. Great for your structural pieces. You know, if you're making simple torque necklaces, as Deb's used, I think you've used 1.25 here, haven't you, Deb? On this design here, it's perfect for giving you that stability and that structure in your neckline pieces as well, your 1.25. So you've got 10 metres of your 1.25. You've got 10 metres of your 0.4, 10 metres of your 0.6 there. It's all two lots of your 0.6 actually, I beg your pardon. So 20 metres of your 0.6, 10 metres of your 0.4, 10 metres of your of your 1.25 there as well. So that's 40 metres of wire. Gemstones. Oh.
They're lovely, aren't they?
See, this for me is where I'm going to be like, right, now this is where we really need to think about what we're doing here. There's two gemstones that I always talk about here on the high street in the UK that I think are ridiculously priced. One is topaz, the other is aquamarine. Now, in this particular strand that you have here, you have some of the best colour I think I've ever seen in aquamarine. You've got 300 carats and it's completely natural. Now, I don't know where this should be price tag is, but I can confidently say that wherever that should be price tag is, I know I would be more than happy to pay the should be price tag just for this strand alone. This strand being 300 carats, 300 carats of aquamarine with the best colour that is completely natural. I tell you, more than happy. But that's not all you're getting. You're getting kunzite as well. 320 carats of a collector's gemstone. A gemstone that is often referred to as the evening gemstone. Incredible phosphorescence, which basically means it has the ability to glow in the dark. It retains light, like luminous hands on a watch. It will absorb that daylight, soak up the energy, take it into a darkened room. It has a beautiful glow to the gemstone. And then you've got your ametrine, 270 carats. So you've got three strands of collector's gemstones right here. That's your should be price tag, Deb. That's your should be price tag. I don't even want to carry on. Yeah, Pantone colours of the year, absolutely, Director Cloud just said. They are, and that, Deb, look at that blue. Just look at the, I mean, that, for me, that is summer sky right there. That's genuinely the best colour I've ever seen in any aquamarine strand that we've had here at Jewellery Maker. I have no idea. I'd be happy. Would you be happy at home to pay £40 for this strand of aquamarine? 300 carats. But you're getting 40 metres of wire. 300 carats of aquamarine, over 200 carats of, over 300 carats of kunzite, and over 250 carats of ametrine for £24.95. Now, can I just say, if I was taking, Deb, one of these gemstones, one of these fabulous aquamarines in this strand, solid sterling silver wire, I'd perhaps try and wrap that into a ring or something with 925 wire. I'd be looking at £20 for that ring for one of those gemstones. Look how many there are on this strand, and just check out that colour. Wow. Wow, wow. APGC59 is your code for these. Deb, your pieces are just gorgeous.
I just wanted the gemstones to be, you know, when you get a kit like this and you open it up, there's so many things that you could do, but I just think the gemstones are absolutely divine.
Oh, I've
And
never
so-
seen aquamarine like it. It's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
No,
What?
I'm not looking.
Oh! And it's going down. Do you know where it's going, Hannah?
No, not looking.
No.
Not looking.
Under
I'm not
£20.
looking. Fill it! Does your mum call you Philip when you're naughty? Does Kim call you Philip?
That's amazing.
I actually don't know what to say about that.
That's
what
fantastic price. Absolutely
Can
fantastic price.
I mean, we're good here at Jewellery Maker. We all know this. But I think we could easily put a £19.95 price tag on that aquamarine alone. It's like, buy this aquamarine strand, get everything else for free. Have you been out in the sun too long, Phil?
This is hay fever, isn't it?
No, he hasn't been out at all.
Bless him.
His hay fever's too bad. He hasn't been out. He's been standing in very dark rooms with sunglasses on.
Hiding in a
Bless
dark
him.
room.
This kit has got to be one of the best value kits I think I have ever seen here at Jewellery Maker. The carat weight of aquamarine, the quality of aquamarine that you are getting here at this price tag, everything else, to me, it's like it's been thrown in for free. That is unbelievable. I would be multi-buying without a shadow of a doubt. Deb, what kind of price tag would you pop on that aquamarine bracelet, do you think?
Oh, you've got to be talking £25.
Wow, I'd snap that off you in a heartbeat at that price tag. I would. And do you know what? That's great. You've passed on your deals. You've used a fraction of the strand there. You've got your money back, and you have loads left over. Win, 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 win. APGC 59. If you've got this in your basket, please get checking out. Over half of the stock has blown out. Understandably.
Are you surprised?
No, not really. In fact, I'm surprised we're still on this. I've got to be honest. At that price tag, I thought we sold out straight away.
Yeah.
Maybe sat at home thinking, hang on a minute, is there a catch?
Well, you know when the price does that,
Yeah.
or when there's something on and you just think that's incredible, and then the price
Takes a
goes
while.
lower than you think. Yeah, it takes you a while to compute and for your body to sort of, I don't know,
Adjust.
kick into action and move.
Yeah. It does take a while for your body to react, doesn't it? I mean, that's...
You go into shock.
Yeah, I'm in shock. A lot of you, I've got to say, are now multi-buying as well. I think reality is sinking in now. You're thinking, actually, yeah, multi-buy. APGC 59 is your code for that one. I am getting this kit, without a doubt. Look at all of that wire.
I know.
I mean, how much wire did you have left there?
Tons left.
Look at all of that.
Ta-dum. And all these, all my gemstones as well.
All that kind of stuff.
There, I've still got loads left.
Aquamarine in there
A
as
little bit
well.
of aquamarine.
Check you.
So yeah, loads.
Oh, they are.
Could keep going forever.
I mean, this design. What kind of price tag? I mean, that's.
Oh,
I
I
love
don't
that.
know.
I absolutely love this, Deb. It's beautiful. How long did that piece take you?
It didn't take that long. Probably an hour.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
Love it.
you just get inspired and it's really quick, and other times it takes a long time to figure things out, and that just flowed.
Love it.
But I looked at the coin and it's
Yeah.
got a little seahorse in there with like almost like little reeds and things behind the seahorse.
Ah, that gave you. Oh, that's lovely.
Can you see like the
Yeah.
spikes
Yeah, yeah.
behind? And that made me want to create something that had that
Yeah.
same sort of flow and feel to
Yeah.
it. So
Stunning, that is. Love it.
Yeah.
Right, Deb, I'm going to let you crack on.
okay.
Oh, I love these.
So if we look at that then,
Yeah.
and I'll.
Fab.
So the actual neckline torque is just the 1.25,
Yeah.
a length to go around the neck,
Okay.
and then I did a straightforward wire macrame using your 0.6 wire. So that's actually mega
Yeah.
pliable and flexible, so it works really easily. So if we take them for the pendant,
Okay.
try and work out which reel I'm using. So we need 3 lengths of your 1.25.
Okay.
And I guess it's about 12 inches in length that we're working with. So I didn't measure it, and I just sort of took some wire and just thought that that'd be nice length, and we'll get a nice size pendant with it. So take your 3 lengths and to start off, just select your first one and using your 0.4 that you've got, if you just start wrapping, oops, I got stuck onto the ruler. I don't have a ruler at home, that doesn't happen. Right, wrap 3 or 4 times just to get started. Move that. Okay, so at the minute I'm leaving the tail on because that helps to stop it flipping around and going wild. Take your second length and sort of line the ends up.
Yeah.
And then we're going to come, so we've come over from underneath over the top. And what we're going to do is come underneath the second one and then around and 3 times around the centre wire. So 1, 2 and 3. And then we're going to bring the third 1.25 wire in and just grip that on the top. And again, just line the ends up roughly. We'll adjust the ends later on.
Okay.
And then we're going to wrap round on that 5 times. So on the 2 outer wires, I did 5 wraps, and on the inner one, I just did 3 every time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're getting it nice and neat.
Yeah.
Don't panic if you do 6 instead of 5.
Yeah.
Because no one's going to count them. And then we come in under the wire in the centre, up, and then 3 times over the middle wire there.
Yeah.
So 1. It's fighting back. This is gorgeous wire to work with though.
It's lovely, isn't
Love it. I do like having the heavier gauges with the 0.4 because it means you can do quite sort of linear pieces that hold the shape really nicely. So it's almost like drawing with wire when you've got the thicker and the thinner gauges. So we're going to come over the top of this outer one and wrap round 5. And that's the pattern that we're going to work on all the way along. So I think I did a couple of inches like that. And then you'll end up with a section that's got your zigzaggy wire section there. And then we'll start adding gemstones in. So to do that, what we need to do is take one of our head pins and one of our gemstones. Let's take that one. And all I did was pop the head pin through the centre and then probably half an inch, good half an inch, probably closer to an inch. Snip it off and then just roll the head pin down.
Okay.
So you get a nice section of rolled head pin right the way down to the gemstone. Make sure it's up quite tight so the gemstone doesn't wobble around on the top. And then when you bring it over to your weaving, what we'll do is pop that onto the centre wire here. So all you need to do is put the wire through the loop that you created and slide it along. Make sure the gemstone's on the top, not the bottom. And then when you bring your wire around and over the centre wire there and wrap around your 3 times in the centre,
Is that your 0.4? Sorry, Deb.
0.4, yeah. That's then going to trap that gemstone in place. So as you work along, you get your gemstones just dotted along, so you can add it to the top wire, the middle wire, or the bottom wire, whichever, and just carry on weaving along. So once you've got that section, we've got a small section that's plain on the pendant. So if I just come up to the top, I'm going to do 5 wraps round just to secure everything, keep it all nice and neat. And then I think I chopped it off at that point and rejoined it later on, so I'm just going to tuck the end down, make sure it's neat. I'm not going to scratch. And then the wires are still nice and they spray out on the design. So what we're going to do is we'll just bring them around, and we need to shape the entire curve. So what we're going to do, just use your thumb and your fingers and guide it round. So just apply a bit of pressure. Keep getting stuck under the ruler. It's like having a cat. They keep grabbing my wires at home. So just ease it round so that you've got a nice curve. I can't remember what shape I did now. Could you just flip it round for me, Hannah? Thanks. Oh yeah, so it goes all the way up. So keep going until you've got a nice curve on it. And I mean, you can really sort of customise and make it any sort of shape. And I quite like that.
I like that as well.
Yeah. So what I did was take this one down and then leave that just sitting there for now, and then these two open up slightly, and I'll just trim those down. So trim them down, and think about where you're trimming them. So if I was to put my finger there, they actually come across in quite a, so it gives it a bit more of a flow.
Like graduation.
So there we go. And then what we're going to do is come back in with our 0.4 wire. So take another length. And this isn't sort of crucial what your length of wire is, because you can add in. It's not a big deal if you don't start with the actual amount you finish with. So we've got these coming round here, and at this point here, what we're going to start doing, so that's probably a couple of inches from where we finished with our gemstones. So what we're going to do is then start on a different weave, just to put in a bit of different interest really into the piece. And so go over 2 of the wires, and what I'm doing is I'm actually going to trap the end of my 0.4 up against the 1.25 wire there. And just get it to tuck in there and hide out of the way. So do 4 wraps around the first 2 wires, and then going to come up and between those 2 wires, and then go around the second and the third, and we'll go around there 4 times. So if I just do this little section, because it's just a bit of a repeat going on, so around there 4, pinch the ends of the wraps together just to make sure they're nice and neat, and then we're going to come around, hang on, can't see where my wire's going, there. So what we're going to do is then come between the 2 wires that we've just wrapped, and then back onto the first and the second, and go around 4 times there. So 1, and you can do this for as long or as little as you want really. You can adapt the pattern, just change it. So there's no rules. Not good with rules.
You look like a bit of a rebel, actually.
I am, Rules are there to be broken, aren't they? That's why I do asymmetric pieces and bits that are like, you know, not symmetrical and even and regular. Because why
bother?
Yeah.
Break the rules. I love it.
So, back this way. This was quite nice. I liked doing this one. I don't know why. It was a bit like doing meditation.
Yeah.
I suppose it's a bit like... I'm not very good at doing regular weaves because I get distracted easily.
Do you?
And so if I'm having to count and do something quite complex, my brain just goes off on a little meander and I forget what I'm doing. Whereas this, I got into a rhythm with it and it was all fine. Oh, that's pretty.
Well, do you know what? I just picked this up because the shape that you've done in there, I was thinking, do you know what? That
could
would
fit
look
that on there.
really nice nestled in there.
And with the colours, with the gemstones that we've got in this kit,
Right. How many do we have, Phil? Can I ask that we just hold off on the price for a little while? Just because, okay, Webbers are going to go a little bit crazy for this. Telephone bidders, I want you all to have the chance of getting this. Please, please trust me and dial in now because this is going so low. You will be buying 2s, 3s. In fact, Webbers are already there. Webbers are already there buying 2s and 3s of these. The price tag is going that low. Now, you have a beautiful, beautiful carved shell here. Isn't this just stunning? Now, it does say pendant on the graphicals, but straight away, I've seen this as a brooch. That's the I've looked at this and I've just thought vintage brooch. It is beautiful. Look at those colours coming through there. Gorgeous pinks, beautiful greens, golden hues coming through there. We had the brooch pins earlier on as well, didn't we?
You could stitch this on if you used your 0.4 silver wire in the kit, or any you've got at home, and then stitch it onto one of the pins.
That is just beautiful. You could have it as a pendant, you could have it as a brooch if you wanted to. You could incorporate this into a hairpiece. Again, vintage. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking vintage. It's just incredible. The iridescence there is stunning. Now, can I just say, on the web, Catherine in the Isle of Man has just checked out 5. Ooh. Now, Catherine, can I just say that you've just checked out at $5.95, and that's not what you're paying. £4.95, as if, I mean, the work again that's gone into this. I mean, you try carving a shell, it's not easy. Shell is a very, very difficult gemstone to be working with. I couldn't do that. I think I'd have a go and it'd just completely break in my hands. That is perfection. The time that has gone into bringing you this piece is incredible. And we're taking it down to just $4.95. Pretty much, every person multi-buying right now. Jane in Yorkshire's got 2. Karen in North Yorkshire's got 2 as well. Congratulations to you. Wow. Catherine, well done. You've got 2. Julie in Kent's got 3. Lynn in Lincolnshire's got 6. Well done to you. Collecting in Greater London times 2. Lady Anthea's got 2. Anna in Greater Manchester, you've got 2. You could weave your gemstones into this beautifully as well, couldn't you? Yeah. I mean, the iridescence that you've got there is just stunning. £4.95. This is 50 by 35 millimetres in size as well. That is absolutely humongous. I'm thinking as well, because you've got all of these holes, if you like, that have been carved out. You know, you could use that as to connect your chain to, if you wanted to, some wire around there. You could pop that into a cuff, into a hairpiece. There's just so much that you could do with a gemstone of this size. 0800 644 655. Pretty much every person multi-buying right now. Look great with these pearls, wouldn't it?
The pink Essalon from the first kit as well would work really well with that.
Yes, de Brugge. Look at those. The pearls and the shell together. What an organic look you've got there. That looks stunning. How high end does that look? Your white freshwater cultured rice beads you've got here. They're $6.95. And you know what? They're completely natural. 100% natural, your pearls. They are a gorgeous, gorgeous size you've got there. Perfect for doing your tiaras and your hair combs with, any of your bridal designs, your bridal jewellery. They'll work fantastically. Simply restranding them, perhaps restranding them or pearl knotting them with any of the S-lines that we've had today as well. Adding a 925 sterling silver clasp, they're going to look stunning, aren't they? Really, really beautiful. CUDP09 is your code for this. The real deal, all the way down to Bargain Town. £8.95. £8.95 for genuine pearls. Again, just think about the price tag that you'd pop on these if it was a pair of earrings. Just a pair of earrings for genuine pearl earrings. Would you have your money back at home, maybe? You have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, about 57 pearls. Approximately 57 pearls you have there in total. That works out for approximately 15 pence each. Absolute steal, I tell you, for genuine pearls. Pearls are a timeless classic as well. Any age, you can wear them. Any outfit, you can wear them as well, can't you?
They're the perfect size to make little flowers. Little pearl
yeah.
flowers.
Perfect shape as well. I think you could use those as petals. Gorgeous. And they'd look fantastic with the shell that we've just bought you for £4.95 as well. Both of those for under £20. How fantastic is that? 0800 644 655, all on the web this afternoon, at JewelleryMaker.com. You see,
you were doing really well, actually.
I was doing really well. Thanks, Deb. Now I'm not.
No, you're not.
I'm usually here of an evening, you see, on the late show, but now I'm on the afternoon show. £8.95, 1p&p in any one day. That's phenomenal, phenomenal value. Well done, multi-buyers with that one as well. Right, Deb, I shall let you carry on.
Okay, what did I do next then? Can I have a look? Oh yeah, I remember. It's a nightmare when you make them.
I don't know how you remember. I always say that. I don't know how any of you remember exactly what you've done. I couldn't. I can't remember what I did an hour ago.
An hour ago.
I'm not even joking.
It is sometimes tricky because you make so many. And then
I bet.
It's quite easy, I suppose, to just divert off. Right, so we've got a little section there. I love that though.
It looks so pretty, doesn't it?
It's so easy.
Yeah.
But it just gives a really nice effect because the way the light hits it. So again, you can add in some more of your whatever they're called.
Gemstones?
Gemstones.
Yeah. Excellent.
Thank you. I have real trouble.
What are these things called?
Yeah. Where am I?
Yeah.
When I've had a migraine, my brain doesn't like to put words together very well. So doing this is probably not the best thing to be doing the day after.
Actually, if you've ever had it, I know exactly what you're talking about, Deb.
Do you know? Your brain just puts it together in a totally different order to the way it should be. So, yeah. I remember.
And I haven't had a migraine, so that's my excuse.
I'm just hoping it thunders tonight. That would be really nice.
Well, we are due some storms, apparently. Apparently. We did. Apparently, not last night, but the night before, we were in the Midlands. There's loads of lightning, but I was asleep.
I didn't.
Was there? No storm, but just loads of lightning.
Oh. I didn't see or hear any of it.
Oh, it looks like there's one due at the moment.
Yes.
Says our Maggie.
Yes.
Love a good storm. As long as
excellent. Yeah, that will clear the air and then my head might go, oh, hello. Right, so we'll pop a couple more of these on. And then once we've got these in place, so I've gone back now to the original weave again, just to then lock these into position. So go around there 5.
Director Ryan and producer Phil are just thinking that actually we could have a weather girl here at Jewellery Maker now. Maggie the weather girl. Yeah, Maggie the weather girl. It is due a storm. That's the weather forecast for today. I couldn't do the weather. I don't know how they know where they're pointing. Because
I'd
you're
have
looking
enough
at the
trouble.
screen, aren't you? You're looking at yourself.
True.
Same as us here. Except for I always get
We always
my
go
left
the
and
wrong
right
way.
confused. Look at this price. I mean, this price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scotland and Ireland
Yeah.
and yeah, we'd be all
yeah,
over.
I'd be terrible.
Yeah.
I'd be terrible. I'm rubbish with geography.
Yeah. It'd be a nightmare. I'd forget what weather was.
And the symbols. Obviously, I know what the rain symbol is and the sun symbol, but I get a bit confused with the wind symbol sometimes. What is that? What does that mean?
And they do the wind direction-y thing as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isobars. Mum taught me that one. Isobars. If they're close together, I think it's
Is that
high
windier?
pressure, low pressure. Like I said, I'd never
Yeah.
make a weather
I don't think we'll. I don't think
we'll apply
do
for
it.
that one. No. We'll leave it to Maggie.
No. Yeah.
Storm's coming.
Much better than us. Right. So I'm just wrapping. So we've got some gemstones. Put as many as you want on, and then just wrap along for a bit of decoration and to attach the wires and keep everything in place. So just going to crunch the end down.
Okay.
Munch, munch, crunch. Make sure that's nice and flat. And then we're back to the shaping element. So we're going to just bring that round
Yeah.
and just ease it into shape, and it comes round, and then I've probably made it too long now. And then this one, oh, I didn't catch that.
Oh.
Be gone. Then this one comes back and we cut it off at about 1 inch away from the end.
Okay.
Just going to turn a loop on the end of there. So that's where we'll hang the pendant.
Yeah.
And then you can basically do whatever you want with these
Okay.
decorative swirls and oojimi flips.
Ujima flips.
Ujima flips.
There's a new one for the Jewellery Maker dictionary. Ujima
That's a
flips.
technical term for
What you calls.
what you call it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we've snipped off the longer one that we had in the centre there now.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to turn a loop there, and all I did was hang one of my gemstones on a head pin,
Okay.
so that then hangs down almost like a little floral element.
That's pretty.
So make sure that's closed up so that it doesn't
Okay.
come off. And I'm just going to bring these out slightly more and bring this in and round. So I can see this is a bit long, so
Yeah.
I've made it a bit longer than the other one
Okay.
before, and we haven't got the space there. So snip those off. I'll get rid of that tail that we've got there, and then all we need to do is take these sections here, and because everything's held nice and tight with your wire work at the top,
Yeah.
nothing's going to fall off there. So this one's a bit of a strange shape, and I'd probably spend a little while just manipulating it, but then that's ready to hang from a jump ring that goes through the macrame on your torque.
Okay.
So all you need to do, you can either make yourself a jump ring,
Yeah.
or so if you make your jump ring with your round nose pliers out of your 1.25, it's a nice thing to do, because then the gauge of your jump ring matches the gauge of your pendant. So just snip that down, and we've got ourselves a jump ring to then attach onto the torque.
Okay.
Actually, the you know the torques that we do with the really nice clasp,
Yeah.
they'd work
That'd
brilliantly
be
with
lovely,
this
wouldn't
design
it?
as well.
Yeah.
So pop your jump ring on, and you're ready to then hang that.
That's gorgeous.
So
Really, really pretty design. Love that, Deb. Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Some more wire.
More
I mean, you haven't
wire.
finished the wire you've got, but if
No,
you
I
want some
haven't.
more, because this one's a different gauge as well. So this is your 1mm gauge that you've got here. So great addition to this kit. If you've still got that kit in your basket, do make sure you're checking that one out. Fantastic value you've got there. So this is your 1mm gauge. Again, this is going to be great for all of your structural pieces if you're making rings and adjustable bangles and things like that. Great gauge. 10 metres. At £4, £49.95. Maybe you're brand new to wire work, you know, you've never given it a go before. Come in and get this, have a little practice, you know, at 49 pence a metre. I mean, if you waste a little bit, I mean, doesn't matter, does it, at £4.95? No. That's incredible value. Brilliant. And it is your silver coloured wire again, so perfect to go with the kit that you've just had there as well. 0800 644 655 or on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. Your code for this one is ZMJM84. Well done, lots and lots of you there multi-buying as well. It's one of the most popular colours. I think silver and the copper are some of the most popular colours that we have here at Jewellery Maker. Really, really fantastic for your jewellery pieces. You're getting that gorgeous, gorgeous lustre from your silver coating there as well. Well done if you've checked this one out already. Great addition to your kit. £2.95, 1 P&P in any one day. So if you come in, you've got the lockets. Are there any lockets left actually, Phil? 6 left. Lockets. The kit that we just had, the gemstone with all of that wire, and at £4.95. I mean, whatever medium you work in, pretty much, you're going to need wire at some point, aren't you?
Yeah, well, even if you're just sort of joining threads together, it's really easy to, if you're doing your kumihimo, to use your wire to wrap around the ends and secure everything before you put it in your clasp.
You're just making your own find as well. You just you've made a jump ring at the same gauge as the torque necklace that you've made as well. It's great for things like that. And again, if you want to multi-buy, please feel free to do so. As long as we have quantity there, you can get as many as you like. John in Essex, you've just got 2. Congratulations. Christina, well done to you. Alison, congratulations. June, Janet, Mary, Susan, Violet, you all there as well. Congratulations. ZM, JM, 84. Well done. These, I've never seen these before.
Oh.
No, never ever seen these ones before. They're huge.
They're big ones.
Yes.
Massive.
They are.
They are.
They are making pliers. They're your 13, 16 and 20 millimetre. They are making pliers. I've never ever seen these ones before. They are brilliant. Obviously for your bail making. Get any kind of curvature in your wire as well. Yeah, see, those are the size that I've seen. Not seen these chunky monkeys.
I need those.
Yeah, you do, don't you? ZX26 is your code for this one. 0800 644 655. So you're going to get your 13 millimetre, your 16 millimetre, and your 20 millimetre. I don't think many of you are going to have these in your stash for making big designs.
Yeah.
These are going to be fabulous, aren't they?
They are, yeah. If you're making your hearts as well, these are perfect because they're a really nice size to make the top bend on your heart.
Yeah, and getting that consistency, that, you know, making sure they're symmetrical and that it's the same on both sides as well. It's just when things like this are just so fantastic. And again, you don't realise how great these tools are until you actually don't have them to hand, and then you think, what am I going to use now?
Yeah.
£8.95 as well. Some of you might have these already and actually just think, do you know what, I'm going to get another pair because that price tag is so good. You can have them in your craft bag, have them in your workroom as well, you know, a couple of pairs, always handy to have at that price tag. £8.95 for you there. 800 644 655 or on the web JewelleryMaker.com. Violet, you're back in. Lynn, Kelly in Warwickshire, well done to you. Marcia, you've just checked out in Nebraska, congratulations to you. Do you just want to show us those in action actually, Deb? I'll let you, because you've got some wire over there that you've not used. Might as well put it to use then.
Tons of wire here that's not used.
They're just fab, aren't they? So easy, I think, as well.
They are. They're really... Ooh. Ooh, which one to go for?
I know.
Let's go that one.
Look at that.
Just
perfect curvature.
It's lovely. So if you're making your big jump rings, that's really nice. So that's the smallest one.
Wow. Sizable. Make your big pins with that as well.
Let's go that way. You could.
Yeah. Let's go that way.
Tools are exciting things, aren't they?
Yeah. Especially new ones.
Yeah. Tool catalogues are pretty exciting as well, you know. I'm so sad. I do like reading a good tool catalogue.
Look at that. Perfect curvature there. Better than J-Lo's curvature, I tell you. Look at that. That's fabulous. £8.95. There's loads of you with these in your baskets now. Olga in Essex, Patricia, Sissy in Oklahoma. Collect it in Greater London, Violet, Kelly. We've only got 30 pairs left. Get them home again, have a go with them, see how you get on with them. 30-day money back guarantee. If you're not 110% satisfied, just send them back. Collect it in Greater London. She's got 3 of these. Do you know, it's great as well if you're teaching as well. You know, come in and get yourself a couple of pairs as well if you teach your jewellery making. Fantastic. Katie's messaged in, great for making scarf rings. Yes. Perfect, that bigger bale size, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's really nice. Really nice to have the bigger size there.
Weather update.
Weather
before
update.
we go to a break. Yeah.
Maggie.
Well, the thing is, Phil went outside. So Maggie's was, it looks like it's, what did you say, Mag?
Storm is coming.
Storm is coming. The storm is coming.
Nice and dramatic.
Phil went out and came in and went, yeah, it's definitely going to rain. Grey clouds.
Storm is still coming.
Storm is still coming. Kelly in Warwickshire, thunderstorm in Redditch at the minute, according to the Storm Radar app.
Storm Radar app?
Well, that's a new one. I've not heard that one.
I've not heard of that
Let's get that one. But Kelly in Warwickshire, we can confirm that it's not. Actually, we're not really in Redditch, are we? We're just on the edge. Deb says, I keep losing you. Heavy rain and odd rumbles of thunder here in Coventry.
Do you think it's going to be a thunderstorm when I go home?
Come on. As long as we don't have a power cut and the electronic gates don't open.
Oh yeah, we'd have to climb over.
Yeah.
No,
was it you that did that before? Was it me and you that got stuck in here?
No.
Who was it? Oh no, it's Hannah Osborne. Yes, Hannah Osborne jumped the gates. Yeah, we couldn't get out. So.
Really?
Yeah, oh she did. I tell you, she's a dark horse. That one.
She
Go
is.
over, Hannah. She said. She was like Spider-Man. Yeah.
Wow.
She's straight over. You've done that before, haven't you, Hannah Osborne? Deal of the day coming up for you after the break. Fantastic bundle for you. Clasp, I've also got loads more treats coming up for you as well, so do make sure you stay tuned. I've got another fantastic hour. It's more deals. I'll see you in just a few minutes.
When you place your first order with Jewellery Maker, we'll send you a free DVD and booklet to help you get started. The booklet is jam-packed full of information on gemstones, tools, threading, materials and findings. There are step-by-step instructions on how to make bracelets, earrings and necklaces, and the DVD includes easy-to-follow video tutorials. So what are you waiting for? Start your jewellery making journey today. You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you have found a workshop you'd like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button. Fill in the required fields and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator Wendy at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you.
I think when I look back on it, I think I was brought up as a beader, not a jewellery maker, a beader. Because, you know, we always had my granny's button box and lace box and, you know, you could go through her beads and put them all together, string them, you know. Jewellery Maker is quality, and if you want the quality, that's who you've got to go to. I like your presenters and the certain ones. Yeah, and it's a shame it's so far because I'd like to do loads more courses. But yeah, I will always be buying from Jewellery Maker. I am that sort of person with energy who likes to jump from medium to medium. Depending on what day of the week it is, depending on what I feel like. I find I work differently if I'm sitting in my workroom at the table than I do when I'm sitting with a tray in front of the television. But yeah, no, I would say to new people coming in, if you are looking at genuine gemstones, it's got to be Jewellery Maker. I would say look at the bundles, because I think you do some really good bundles. And press the button quick and buy them. You know, don't wait to think about it, because I think that's one of the big things is if you wait, it's gone. You can always order, and what I usually do is I'll order and I'll have other things in the back of my mind that I can add to that order to get your postage money's worth. Yeah. And if I don't like it, I can send it back. But I think that is the way to buy.
Latest weather report here at Jewellery Maker. It's brewing. It is brewing. It's about to kick off in the clouds, I tell you. Oh. Right, deal of the day. Wow. I beg your pardon. Oh, deal of the day? Deal of the week? Deal of the month? Oh, look, all of these Clasp. I love the colours of these as well. A lot of you have messaged in lately and emailed in and said about the new gunmetal colours of wire and stuff that we've had. I think these would look great with all of those. These are fabulous clasps. Really great for your gents pieces as well. Now, there are 55 pieces in total in this collection. Wow. That is a huge amount, isn't it? Huge amount. You've got your S hooks and your J hooks there. Typically, these are components that you would only use one of in a design. So, you know, they're really going to go such a long, long way in your jewellery, aren't they? 55 pieces of jewellery you could be making here. Different sizes, different designs. I love this one. Attention to detail. I mean, look at that for a designer. Look, you've got that roping effect around the centre there, which we didn't have to do. But yeah, Phil's just said, you know, that would be wasted at the back of the neckline, because typically you would put a fastening or a clasp at the back of the neckline or the back of a wrist. But actually, when they're this good, make them a feature in your designs, you know. Asymmetric designs. Deb, I think you were talking about asymmetric designs earlier on, weren't you?
Yeah.
That would look fabulous in an asymmetric design, and especially for those gents pieces. So you've got the black, and you've got the antique bronze colour there as well. So these different sizes, because you never know, you know, what kind of gemstones you're going to be using, whether they're going to be rounds, whether they're going to be pairs. Different sizes, of course. It's going to depend on the type of fastening, the type of clasp that you're going to be using. So it's great to have all of this variety, not just of colour, but of sizes as well in your stash. You are going to get all of these for a phenomenal, phenomenal price tag today. £10. I mean, that is every penny in every pound, isn't it? £10. Where's the pennies? There aren't any. There's not any. Every penny has come off of this price tag for you. At just £10, you've got 55 pieces. Over 100 of them flew out of the door this morning. WXAZ 53. Denise in Kansas has got 3. So that's actually 165 pieces, Denise in Kansas. Wow, that's incredible, incredible value, isn't it, Deb?
That's really good. Yeah, yeah. And buying in quantity when you see them, because we don't get these colours very often. That, you know, that's the really sensible thing to do.
Yeah.
But the styles that we've got there, you've got everything that you could possibly want, haven't you? So
definitely.
I really try, if I'm doing a twisted wirework piece, I'll try and find a clasp that looks like a twisted wirework clasp.
Yeah.
If it's something really simple and plain, then go for a simple and plain clasp. So
yeah,
that would make a gorgeous earring, though.
Oh,
make a little
what a great idea!
Resin fish or a something like that hanging off the bottom of it.
I love that, Deb Rudge. Thinking outside the box. Love it. That's the great thing as well. When you've got this many components, you know, there's so much that you could do with them. Get them home and see what you can come up with. And if you do anything outside of the box, maybe, send your pictures in to the Wall of Fame as well. Send them into the Wall of Fame, because you could be winning £50 credited to your account, or £100 credited to your account if you're the winner. WXAZ53 is your code for this one. Denise in Kansas has got 3. Sue in Kent, you've got yours. Janet in Cardiff, well done to you. Mary and Bernard in Merthyr, well done. Collector in Greater London. Lisa, Anne, Collector Sue. Janet, congratulations to you. Jeanette in North Yorkshire. Violet, Collector in London. Collector in Surrey. Lee in Cardiff. Olga in Essex. You have got the deal of the day today. Every penny has come off of that price tag, just £10. WXAZ 53. Huge, huge congratulations if you've managed to get them. And do you know what? If you've not got them yet, dial now. Just dial in now. Telephone number is at the bottom of your screen, and it's a free telephone number. It's sunny in Liverpool. Pat says it's sunny in Liverpool. Mag says she loves it. I've never been to Liverpool.
Oh, you've got to go.
Oh, let's go, Maggie.
Oh, I'd like
Can we have a Jewellery Maker day out?
Yeah.
Yes. Love it. Pat, Shezzy, Merseyside. Sunny on the Mersey. Oh, that makes a change. We always get the rain, lol. Oh, it's a... What's the weather check now then, Phil? It is pretty mild. Ryan's weather check. It's the same. It's the same. Does that mean it's still brewing?
It's on the edge.
It's on the edge. That's it. It's on the edge of brewing. It's on the edge of brewing. Oh, I'm glad you got the sunshine, Pat, in Merseyside. It's nice to have the sunshine. I tell you what, when I got off the plane on Monday, because obviously you just expect it to be cold, even though it is June. You expect it to be freezing when you've been somewhere hot. No, 27 degrees. I was like, whoa, yeah. It's like still being on holiday, apart from there was no cocktail or beach or anything pretty. Mirabelle says, storm clouds brewing in Bradford, Han. Hate the dry lighting. Lightning? The dry lightning. Yeah, you see, you just want it to kick off, don't you? I mean, there's no point in just having a few rumbles or a few bits of lightning. You want a really good storm. I love that, really clear. Dry lightning. WXAZ53, well done if you've managed to get yours. And if you haven't yet, do make sure you're checking out your baskets. Absolutely loads of you with these in baskets. £10. Fabulous. Right. Excellent. Brooch pins. We kicked off the show with these. Kilt pins, brooch pins. Lots of you do make these, and I've seen you do it with wire, and it is, it's not that time consuming to do, but actually, if I wanted to, I'm not sure that I could do this as good as this, I've got to be honest. The consistency in your loops there, your size, your curvature there, it's all perfect. Also, if you're cutting your wire at an angle so that you give yourself a pin, and then you've got to take the time to file that off to give you that sharp edge so you can get that through your clothing or whatever it is that you're using. We've taken these down to 25p each. I know what I'd be doing. I'd be coming in and getting these. They are fabulous. You can attach chain to this. You can attach all your gemstones to these as well if you wanted to. Deborah in Greater London just finished a brilliant thunderstorm in London. Oh, send it this way. There's been crazy storms in Europe, apparently, hasn't there? Maybe we're going to get some of those. Hope so. I do love a good storm. 25p each. Incredible value there. Again, going through, I'll talk about the winter in your pashmina, but sometimes in the summer, we wear kind of the thinner wraps, don't we, and have these on. You can embellish them with your gemstones, make them look really, really beautiful, but just accessorising your handbags and your purses and things like that as well, they're great for. BRPO64 is your code for this one. If you didn't get them earlier, we're giving you second chance to come in and get these at just 25p each. You will get 20 pieces in total. 20 pieces. Fantastic value. 0800 644 655 or on the web at JewelleryMaker.com. BRPO64. Phil, are there any T-pins left? Earlier on we had some T-pins. And do you know what? This is big news because it's the first time I've ever had them here at Jewellery Maker. I've probably been with Jewellery Maker for getting on for 2 years, 18 months, 2 years now. There's only 50 left. I've never, ever had them. This is fantastic. You didn't just get the T-pins as well. You got all of the S-line as well. I think it was the black, the white and the blue, I think, in that bundle. Sarah's just passing it over. Thank you, Sarah. There are 40 in baskets. Can I just say that because these are such a rarity to have here at Jewellery Maker, all those 40 in baskets, they're going to be gone. With the repeats throughout the night as well, people will be coming in and taking advantage of this deal. You have 35 of your T-pins there. If you do macrame or kumihimo, if you've watched any of our guest designers do their demonstrations, they're always coming out with the T-pins and using them. And pretty much every time you're like, oh, I wish we had T-pins. And Brooch has just been outside. She came out with no weather report.
It's a bit dark and overcast, but no rain yet.
Right, that's a good weather forecast. I like that one. Dark, overcast, No rain yet. That's what you want. You know, sometimes when you watch the weather and you're like, hang on, are you talking about the same place? Because it's nearly never right, is it? Really, if we're honest with us. I mean, what's the point in weather checking? Just look out your window. £8.95 to you. Well done if you've managed to get yours. Wendy says it's absolutely beautiful here in Conwy in Wales. I'm sitting in the garden with the beautiful scenery.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm jealous, Wendy. Very jealous. But I tell you what though, in Wales you've got to make most of the sunshine. Doesn't happen very typical. I go to Lanzarote. What does it do in Wales for a week? Boiling. Absolutely boiling.
And every time you go over, it's
every time
raining.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even. I just get to probably junction 36 of the M4. Doesn't matter what time of year it is. Rain. Yeah.
That's why it's so green and beautiful there, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Right, carnelian. Oh, look at these. These are juicy. Do you know what these remind me of? Fire opal. Yeah, really, really. Sorry, it feels like you didn't even give me a chance to answer. Fire opal, they're just those stunning oranges, burnt oranges that you've got there. Really, really beautiful. Now, London Fashion Week, these colours were all over the catwalk. They really were everywhere. And your latest fashion stores at the moment, again, there's still, you know, a lot of your burnt orange hues there, your mustard colours in your fashion stores. These are perfect for this season. 12mm rounds you have here. Oh my gosh. I tell you what, if you're looking out the window at the weather, you need to come back. £4.95.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they bring the sunshine, don't they?
Oh, I like what you did there, Deb. Like what you did there. They are like balls. So if it is stormy where you are, get yourself some carnelian. Little balls of sunshine. £4.95. Maggie, why are you cringing at me? She's she's like, oh. Actually pulling that face as well. Oh, Hannah, that was terrible. NHPO06 is your code for these. Add it to your order price tag. Not even that, is it? Simple stretchy bracelets. But again, you know, a great colour for the summer months. Going through to autumn and winter, these are going to work really well as well. Put them in with your mookaite, put them with your jaspers as well. They will look fabulous. Emma in Cumbria has got two more, and in Nottinghamshire's got hers. John in Essex, you've got two. Patricia in Jersey. Now that's somewhere I've always wanted to go. Have you ever seen pictures of Jersey? Have you been to Jersey, Maggie?
Last night. Jersey.
I tell you, it looks like somewhere. It looks abroad to me. Like it really does. Like the sand is like so white, and the sea looks amazing. Wow. It looks beautiful. I really want to go to Jersey.
So that's next on your list then.
Yeah, I reckon it is. Yeah, it could be. Dad, could be. Is it? Where'd you get like a boat from? Cornwall. Down. No, not sure. Southampton, Portsmouth way. I'll do my research into that. And I might just see you, Patricia, in Jersey. You've got two of yours. Well done. NHPO06. Mirabelle's in on the web today. Well done, Mirabelle. Christine, good morning. Well done. Collect it in Surrey. Collect it in Greater London. You've got yours. And if you've not dialed yet, come in and get it now. Webbers, keep checking on the web. I tell you, we have had some treats today. We've had the T-pins. We've had the S-line. The kit, £19.95. We had the best strand of aquamarine I think I've ever seen in that kit, along with kunzite, along with ametrine, and 40 metres of wire.
They were really high-end gemstones, weren't they? To have ametrine as well as your kunzite and aquamarine.
£19.95.
I opened it and I was just like amazed. Fancy sending all this?
Oh, I know. Spoiled.
They're nice, aren't they?
Now Phil just said the H word in my ear. It wasn't me that thought it first. Before you beat me there, Phil. It is though, isn't it? Look at that colour. Holiday. Right there, that colour is so gorgeous. That's like neon apatite colour, isn't it? Dyed blue magnesite wheels you've got here. They're 10x3mm inside. Phil is not messing around today. £4.95, I tell you. If you use these as well, because with the wheels, we can get so many on the strand, we just pack that strand out. But if you use them kind of flat side on, if you were using them to embellish anything, they'd go such a long way, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they really do. it always amazes me how many are on the strand. When you take them off and you've got them all spread out in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, look at those. If I count out 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, what are we looking at? 100 easily. 100 easily on that strand at £4.95. Again, great one for the gents pieces. Really, really fab. RSGP19. Philip's saying he'd wear that. They look great with your shirt, Phil.
It would.
Anything would go with Phil's shirt today. Absolutely anything. 350 carats you have of your beautiful magnesite. If you've maybe got the orange magnesite, had some beautiful dyed orange magnesite before, that looks great with your blues as well. Some whites as well, some of the whites, maybe some of your white howlighting with the blues as well. Adding to that beach look would look phenomenal. At Lorraine in South Yorkshire, you've got 2, Tatiana, John, Diane, Weldon, Lee, Collector, Peter, Sally, Terry Ray in Greater London. £4.95. What would you do with this strand, Deb?
We had all those Nugget strands before, didn't we? With the howlighting. Was it howlight and magnesite?
Yeah, yeah.
That would look really nice. Sections of the white magnesite and then sections of this.
Yeah.
But mixing it with the carnelian, because of the scale of that round, that would work really nicely.
That would look gorgeous. Look at those.
Space them out, have sections of each.
Love that. Love those tones together. They look fab. Lots of multi-buyers. Lee in Cardiff, Lorraine. You've got 2 as well. Congratulations. Brenda, Catherine in West Yorkshire, Margaret in West Yorkshire, Amina in Greater London. Lots of you coming through on the telephone lines. Well done. Free telephone number. No queue time at the moment either. Excellent. Right. Phil just said, guess which bundle is called Chocoholic? Oh, chocolate. Chocolate.
Not difficult.
Chocolate. Look at these. Oh, all right, Ryan. One's like, yeah, it's like chocolate and caramels. Toffees. Ah. These are stunning. You have beautiful agate here. The banding in agate is fabulous. It makes them very, very unique. Every single one completely individual. But again, you know, as soon as I've looked at these, I've thought, do you know what? Quite often, if I ever have amber, I always say there isn't anything I'd really want to put with amber. But actually, these would work really well with amber. Really well. Those different tones. Would look fabulous. Now, I've always liked designs that have the same gemstone, feature the same gemstone, but lots of different sizes. I love to see that in design. So actually, these 3 strands would be fantastic for something like that. You have your 8mm, your 6mm, and your 4mm round. So really versatile bundle for whatever medium you're working in, whether it be macrame, kumihimo, simple stretchy bracelets, just using 2 of those in earrings. Again, you could do that with no problem at all. They would look stunning. Stacking and racking, very on trend at the moment in bracelets, in necklaces, and I've seen a lot of designs lately where, and I was talking about it before I went on my holidays actually, I saw in a ladies fashion store, it was just a bundle of stretchy bracelets, not genuine gemstones, bundle of, I think there was about probably 6 or 8 there. There was just some that were simple threads, then there was some that were stretchies with maybe a little brass coin on one. They were £13 and there was really nothing to them at all. But they're everywhere at the moment. Next time you go shopping, just have a look as well, because it is very on trend. I think that's how I'd wear these. I think I'd have just simple stretchy bracelets, those different sizes. Yeah,
they do look fantastic, don't they, like that?
Yeah, I think so.
But, because I'm looking over and seeing those clasps, the antique bronze is going to slot in there. You could almost make like a rosary link with clasps and
look at that nail on the head to Brooch. That looks fab, doesn't it? Really fab together. £6.95. That's like £2.30 something per strand, is it not? £6.95 for 3 strands that you've got there as well. Fantastic, fantastic price tag. XDGC74 is your code for these. Loads of you multi-buying again. We just had a phone call actually to the gallery. Somebody was having problems with sound, I believe. One of our customers. There's a lot of storms going on at the moment. We have been weather checking for the last hour here at JewelleryMaker.
We're so British.
And Yeah, it is very British, isn't it?
Yeah.
And lots of people texting in. Loads of people texting in up and down the country saying they've had storms, some people got sunshine. Phil has just come back with our weather check. It's still very, very, very average out there. Do you ever watch, you know those programmes sometimes that are on where it's like a programme that just basically talks about British people and what we like to do and how we're annoying and stuff like that. Yeah, and the other day, it was literally, well, probably the week before I went away, about things that British people are like, well, we all like to talk about the weather, you know, we do that, don't we? And somebody said on this programme about how, for some reason, doesn't matter, even if you had a really smooth flight, when you land, we all have to clap, don't we? Yay! Both ways on my flight, I was thinking, oh my gosh. It's so true though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so true. I mean, I'm just happy to land. You know, I don't like flying, but it was quite funny. It didn't really make me laugh. I was like, yes, they are right. Look at 300 people. Hey! Excellent. Right, clear quartz. Oh. Sparkle, sparkle. Look at these. Sparkle-tastic. Any gemstone whatsoever in your stash. So just think about what you've got in your stash right now. All of those different coloured gemstones, all of those different coloured threads, all of those different coloured findings. Anything that wouldn't go with these? No. You could put everything with this, couldn't you? Of course you can. Shocking, Phil, shocking. You have 240 carats of your clear quartz in each strand there. So that is 720 carats, if my maths serves me correctly. Ooh, there is. There's a little red spider on my desk.
Oh,
yeah, and he's really red. I've never seen one like that before.
There was one there on Sunday. I think they're living in the conservatory.
I'm just going to move him out.
Oh, thanks for that, mate.
You can have him. There you go. Just moving him out of the way. He probably wanted his 15 minutes of fame, didn't he?
Yeah.
15 seconds of fame, even. £11.85 is where we should be for this bundle. Not staying there. Do you know what's great with clear gemstones as well? If you've got any of your coloured wires in your stash at home, using them, your coloured threads, your coloured elastics as well, because with clear gemstones, it carries the colour throughout the designs as well. It looks fantastic. £8.95 for you today for 3 strands, less than £3 per strand for the versatility. Again, if you're brand new to us here at Jewellery Maker, thinking, where do I start? Clear gemstones. I think it's a gemstone essential, isn't it?
It is, and they do work with everything. So it is really nice to have them. And if you have got any of your coloured threads, I've used the rainbow satin group and put that through, and it's really nice because you get graduated colour work.
I bet that would look really pretty. Our Deb in West Midlands, we've had flash floods in Coventry. Ooh. I've given up jewellery making for now. I'm now building a boat.
Oh dear.
Genuine gemstone boat though, imagine that. I tell you.
That'd be impressive, wouldn't it?
Yeah. A boat. Flash floods. Amber floats.
Amber floats.
Yes, Maggie.
Good point.
I'm having Maggie on my team. She's clever. Customer said it's a good job. All your gemstones are waterproof, Hannah. It's going to rain heavy soon. Oh, do you know it's going to happen, isn't it? Just as we're about to leave.
I don't mind. My headache's going to go if we get a really good storm.
I do. Just as long as I like a good storm when you're in the car or a caravan. I love the sound.
Lying in bed.
Yeah. Yeah. No, not when it wakes you up in the middle of the night though, Deb. It frightens me in the middle of the night. No, don't like that. £8.95. Well done. Weather check here. It's still brewing. Still brewing. Still brewing. MHGC91 is your code for this one. 0800 644. Who needs a nap on their phone to check the weather? I'm soaking wet. Just got out of the bath, to be honest.
Oh.
Phil, did you send that in?
Yeah, that is.
Christopher in Hertfordshire. I live in a boat. Swallow.
Nice.
There you go. There. Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? As long as it's canal boat, not rough sea boat. Ooh. Yeah, canal boat. That'd be lovely. £8.95. Well done. Oh. See, from one very versatile gemstone to another. This is a must. Do you know what? These are really sizable gemstones as well. Black spinel. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Give me black spinel over black diamonds any day of the week. Sometimes with black diamonds you get pits and flaws that you wouldn't necessarily see with your black spinel. Such a high-end gemstone. Spinel features in the Imperial State Crown. The Black Prince's ruby that sits above the Cullinan diamond. It's called the Black Prince's ruby because it was first thought to be a ruby, but in actual fact it is a red spinel, often mistaken for other gemstones. Your black spinel often mistaken for that of a black diamond. You have 40 carats of genuine black spinel here. They are so lustrous. You've got all the luster of a black diamond without that price tag at just £17.95. BP RU01 is your code. 2x1 to 3x2 millimetres in size. That's a 30cm strand at £9.95. I'd restrand them. Night out. This is your party gemstone, I think. It's very, it's got a very, it's very sophisticated, I think, very elegant and very glamorous. I mean, putting black spinel with your pearls gives you a real Art Deco look, doesn't it? Real 1920s look.
Yeah.
Love
and
these.
they'd go with the gunmetal clasps on there as well.
Love it, Deb. Love it. Do you know what? Pretty much, well, you can, again, it's a black gemstone. Put it with absolutely anything and everything. As I say, black gemstones, clear gemstones, like the clear quartz that we've just had as well. They are gemstone essentials in your stash. BP RU01 0800 644 655 for 40 carats of gemstones that you have there. Oh, Claire in Lancashire says, by weather check, do you mean someone looking out of the window? If so, you're the most accurate weather check service. Hope you feel better soon, Deb. Do you know, that's what I mean. That, you know, you look at a weather app or you watch the weather forecast and you're like, hang on a minute. It's just completely different. Quite often as well.
And we're up to the minute, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We are on the ball.
On the ball.
On the ball. Still brewing. I think we might have a 3-second delay. 3-second delay. Maggie's sticking her head out the door. It's raining! Yes. It's raining here in Redditch. I think I've left my windows open on my car. Is it really raining, Maggie? Oh, it's really raining. It is. Weather check from Phil. It is literally raining. Maggie, it's really raining. See, up to the.
Yeah, we're on it.
On it. Claire in Lancashire, there you go. Tanya has messaged in the West Midlands. A black spinel is now a new birthstone for August. Oh, when did that happen? We do need to find out.
Now that's news we've missed.
Yes, that is news we've missed, isn't it? Do you know what spinel should be though? I think it's left out quite a lot. I think, you know.
Yeah.
2 days ago. Wow, 2 days ago. Weather update.
Yeah.
It's loud enough to hear.
It is.
Yeah.
It's on the roof.
We can hear it on the roof. It's on the actual roof. It is a wet day here in the Midlands. Don't you, as well, like White Christmas, when you put your money on a White Christmas, does it like one snowflake has to fall on
Christmas Day in London?
Yeah. So it's a bit, or is it on? Oh, I can't remember. So it's officially wet day. Labrador. Oh, whoa. Oh, check out the labradorescence on these. Oh, brand new strand. Get the washing in quick. 55 carats. I can just see everyone now. Ah, that'd be me, that'd be me. 55 carats of incredible whoa, Phil, whoa, slow down.
Whoa.
I was just about to say there's a mistake been made because we've started grading Labradorite here at Jewellery Maker. There's no grading on this. But look at the quality. Look at the quality of this Labradorite. There's no grading on there. I was going to say, well, there's no grading, so surely we can do something on price? We just have. This is a brand new strand at £6.95 for you. It's all about the angle in which the light hits the gemstone to enable you to see that labradorescence, and my goodness me, these are exquisite. What would you do with coins of this size, Deb? 6 to 8 millimetres in size?
Ring would be perfect.
Perfect.
And keep it really, really simple.
Oh, wow.
I think they warrant sterling silver as well.
I think you are
because of the
absolutely
quality.
right. Yeah.
And again, long earrings on chain, so that they move and catch the light.
These are dreamy. There are so many of you checking out multi-buying left, right and centre right now at £6.95 for a brand new strand with this quality. This has slipped through the grading now. It really, really has. I mean, the colours, you've got greens, you've got blues coming through there as well, and they are really sizable. In fact, I'm just going to choose one of these and I'm going to pop it onto my finger so you can see that in a ring that would look so, I mean, bezel setting that, if you've got silver clay, imagine that bezel set into silver clay. Oh, how pretty would that look?
Oh yeah,
it's gorgeous, isn't it? Really, really pretty. Half of the stock has gone already. ZPIM68 is your code for this one. Let's count how many. Oh, I need this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Approximately 35 gemstones. The greens and the blues here, it's making me think of lagoons. They're just phenomenal.
Going from violet all the way through to that lime green.
Yeah.
And gold.
Whoa, they are I mean, you look at these and then you see that price tag. It's not right. It's just not right. You've got to get these home. 55k. Who needs a 30-day money back guarantee after what we've done today? I tell you, somebody once texted in and said, do you know what, your 30-day money back guarantee, I must be very bored. They must have nothing to do. Just sat there waiting for returns. None. £6.95, well done. S in the Highlands. Andrea, well done. Gina in Essex, Mrs. B. John, you've got 2. Wendy's in. Denise, well done. Tina in Portsmouth. Claire, Patricia, Linda, Amanda, Paula, Joyce, well done in Gwynedd. Christopher in Hertfordshire. Collector in Staffordshire. Wilma, well done. Julie in Nottinghamshire. Christine. Celine in California has just got 3. High five. Marie, Abby, Mirabelle's in. Margaret, Karen, Adele, Denise, Madeline, Lynn. Collector in Leicestershire. Collector in Devon. Alison in Angus. Collector in Bedfordshire. Selnila in Suffolk, you all there as well. Oh, the blues from these. Do you know what I'm thinking with that Essalon that we had earlier on? You know, the blue and the white as well.
The blue and the teal and
even perfect
the black.
for Labradorite.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hardly moving those. The blues, the greens, the golden hues there. That Labradorescence, completely natural. Have you got any moonstone in your stash? It's still raining. If you've got any moonstone in your stash, put it with moonstone. Absolute
Apatite.
match made in heaven.
And sapphire as well, because of the amount of blues and greens and...
Yeah. How about the Saffrine that we had earlier on?
Have we still got that there?
Those blues. I don't have it here anymore, but that would look gorgeous with those blues as well. Really, really bring out the blues in this Labradorite. What would you do with this strand? I think I'd just have a
bracelet, definitely.
I think I'd go bracelet, earrings and ring. In fact, I could have an entire suite with what I've got here, no problem at all.
That would be really pretty, actually, with lengths of chain in between, and make a sort of 16-inch necklace, bracelet, and long earrings on chain.
They are exquisite. They're so high end. I really don't know how we've done this price tag. It is every single one as well, isn't it? And you know, imagine what this is going to look like outside on a sunny day. It's not sunny now. I won't take this outside now. Do it another time. You know, even outside in the sunlight, that is just going to look phenomenal. Really, really incredible. 6 to 8 millimeters in your puffy coins there as well. And again, you've got that jewel hole there, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. You could claw prong set one of those into a ring and it would look phenomenal. ZP IM68. I've got about 13 baskets. And how many left? 5. Over 13 baskets, approximately 5 left at that price tag. That is going to sell out. Well done if you managed to get those. I'm a little bit jealous.
Me too.
I want those. Gorgeous. 2 strands. Oh, this makes me think bridal. Perfect. It was last year actually, I was a bridesmaid at my cousin's wedding, had this colour, gorgeous lemon dress. I think that's a lovely, lovely colour for bridesmaids. So it might be, again, if you do craft fairs and it's particularly bridal, specifically bridal that you make, then how about these, you know, mother of the bride or mother of the bridegroom. I'm thinking of this gorgeous dusky pink, bridesmaids maybe as well. 2 fabulous, fabulous colours you've got here. Shells, again, they've been really, really popular today. We had the white shells earlier on, which these would look fantastic with as well if you wanted to mix those colours up together. But they're also popular because of their perfection. I mean, you know, they are pretty much flawless, aren't they? They really are incredible. You've got the most fantastic silky-like lustre from these gemstones, from both colours there as well. Perfectly round. Now, you know, if we had perfectly round pearls here at Jewellery Maker, they'd be Jewellery Maker prices, but we know that they'd be, you know, probably £50, wouldn't they? Perfectly round, and that'd be a good price tag. You know, generally on the high street, if you're looking at perfectly round pearls, premium prices. So when we bring you shells, it is a great way, if you like that perfection, if you like that perfect roundness, then go for the shells because they are just that. 10 millimeters in your rounds here. Your lemon and your violet there, simply restranding these. £6.95. £6.95. I mean, again, you know, if I was to take 2 of these gemstones, earrings for the mother of the bride, bridesmaids, whatever. I mean, even if I was passing my deals on, you know, I couldn't put a price tag of any less than £5 on them. No way. So, you know, 2 pairs of earrings, I'd have my money back and some. And do remember as well, I mean, we're all different when it comes to pricing, and it depends on where you're selling, of course. But if you put prices on that are too low, people doubt the authenticity of it. So even at £5, I'd be doubting the authenticity of these if they were, if I was looking at them on a craft stall. So it's well worth getting a certificate of authenticity. It's an extra 25p if you add it to your order, or you can print it off on the website free of charge as well. PMGC18. Elizabeth in Kent, you've got 2. Collect in Suffolk, Weldon, collect in Nottinghamshire. Christine in Derbyshire, Janice, John, Catherine, Pauline, Irene in Tipperary, you're there, congratulations. Keep dialing in. When you come through on the phone lines, there is an automated message, and you are more than welcome to listen to that anytime you like. If you just want to get through, just want to confirm, and grab that deal, press your #1 button. That will put you straight through to the call centre. You're going to have these home in a couple of days' time. Standard delivery here at Jewellery Maker. I believe it's approximately 4 to 5 days, I think. And premium a little bit less as well. So you can upgrade to premium, which is still only £4.95 if you want to do that. If you've got a big order on its way to you, I'd be upgrading to premium.
Yeah.
Pretty impatient.
Sometimes you just want it, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't want to wait.
No, not at all. PMGC18. My impatience has worn off on my son, actually. I realised that on holiday. Oh my gosh. When's dinner going to be here, Mummy? When's dinner going to be here? Are we nearly there yet, Mummy? We're nearly there yet. How long is this going to take, Mummy? How long? I don't know. I think you know everything. You know, you haven't even ordered the drinks. When are the drinks going to be here, Mummy? I don't know. We haven't ordered them yet, so not yet. No. How long is it going to be? I don't know, because I don't know how long it takes to cook.
Why not?
Well, I know. I wish I knew all these things, but I don't. PMGC18. If you've got them in your basket, make sure you're checking them out as soon as you possibly can. Oh my gosh, I have just seen the most incredible malachite cabochons. Oh, can I? It's that one in particular. I mean, if I could have that one in particular, you know, just because. Have a look. I'm going to show you this one first. Malachite is a very high-end gemstone. Oh, just look at this. But it goes with what I'm wearing and everything.
It does.
Oh, look at that for unique. This is what I love. I love green gemstones anyway. You know, it's Mother Nature's backdrop, isn't it? But this colour, I mean, green is such a striking colour. It really is. And I think in jewellery, it looks fantastic. You know, whatever the skin tone, it just looks incredible. Now, malachite is a very, very high-end gemstone. I don't think I've ever seen it on the high street, I've got to be honest with you. I've only ever seen it in boutique jewellers. One particular jewellers, or one particular jewellery concession in Harrods in London, I saw a necklace, lariat style necklace. There was 4 or 5 small cabochons in that necklace. I'm assuming it was set into white gold or platinum because of the price tag. It was £45,000. Can't make a direct comparison, obviously, because these are not set into jewellery. However, if you just have a look at the prices that this gemstone can command, it's not freely available. You know, you don't see it everywhere. And every single piece of malachite is completely unique. You know, you get this beautiful banding in every single one. Pools of colour. I just love those tones, you know, from your really deep, rich forest green tones right through to those really fresh, almost Colombian emerald tones that you've got in there as well. 240 carats of your malachite you've got. Now, I can't guarantee you the shapes and sizes, and I can't guarantee you the number of cabochons that you will get. So you might get slightly more cabochons at smaller sizes, you may get less cabochons, fewer cabochons at bigger sizes. But I can guarantee you the carat weight on your screen right now, which is 240 carats. UV NV19. I'm thinking with all that silver wire again in the kit, you know, wire wrapping a beautiful pendant, you know, with the smaller one. You know, you could have that, wire wrap that into a gorgeous ring, brooches with these as well. They'd look stunning. I mean, look at that. That's the perfect size for a ring right there. £19.95. I've got 3 cabochons here, so that's less than £7 per cabochon. I'd have to use my 925 sterling silver wire for this. Silver clay, maybe. Yeah.
You could actually use your S-long cords as well. And do that, because then you can mess around with the colours and really sort of focus in on the colour that you've got within that gemstone.
That would look gorgeous, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Incredible. They're so high end as well. It's one of those, again, because of its colour, it's very striking, so it draws people in, whether you're wearing that design or if it's on your craft store. But also, it's unique, you know? You're getting essentially a one-of-a-kind in each piece there. And if you have a look at the prices of one-of-a-kinds, whatever it is in life, whether it be a painting or an item of clothing, one-of-a-kinds do not come very affordably at all. UV NV19 0800 644 655. Make sure you're checking out as soon as you can. They are gorgeous. Party. Oh, look at this. Those colours. It's making me think 80s. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I'm sure I had a shell suit similar colour to this. Yes, that's right. Yeah. A green and purple shell suit. It was cool. 200. I think that's probably one thing that will never come back. You know, like how some things kind of, you know, like the velour tracksuit, that came back. Animal print never really goes. Even, you know, like the big trainers, like, you know, you used to have, what do you call that bit at the front of your trainers? Tongue.
Tongue.
Yeah, you used to have that bit, like, on show. That came back. Never should have. Shell suit. I don't think it's going to happen. £3.95. This is fab. I mean, look at that for a party gemstone. I love that metallic finish that you've got there. And again, metallics all over the catwalk at London Fashion Week recently as well. It's very much on trend right now. With that necklace collars, you know, that just simply the necklace collars, the metallics that you see there, the luster that you get. You could just simply pop one of these, couldn't you, into any design. And it's going to give it that focal point. It's going to create luster in your design. That bit of bling, if you like.
It is, yeah. And it's got a really nice weight to it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Because it's the agate and it just feels really heavy.
You've got some gorgeous golden hues coming
beautiful.
through there as well. Like chocolate box purples as well. Put this with any of your black gemstones, your clear gemstones. I mean, using the clear quartz that we had earlier on, restranding the clear quartz, just popping one of these as your focal point in there. £3.95. They are 10mm rounds that you have there as well. Phenomenal, phenomenal value. Lynn in Hampshire, Pauline, Avril, Caroline in Kent, you've got two. Kathleen in Alaska. Sally, you're there in Lincolnshire. Claire in South Yorkshire, you've just tuned in as well. Simple stretchy bracelet for your night out with the girls on Friday. Do you know what? This is a good idea, isn't it? You know, maybe you have got an outfit and you're wondering how you're going to accessorise that outfit, what you're going to wear with that outfit. This is so affordable that you could just come in today and say, do you know what, I'm going to get that home and I'm going to make myself a simple stretchy bracelet and I'm going to have a pair of earrings to match as well. And that's it. Outfit accessorised. Brilliant. EIGP 65. Well done, collector in Yorkshire. Elizabeth has just got two. Congratulations. About 15 in baskets right now. £3.95. Phenomenal value. How about you just pop some gold jump rings in between, and then you can attach some charms if you wanted to. Juliet in West Midlands, Storm's arrived in Rubery, Hannah, so I'm staying in and making jewellery. I love Juliet. I was in Rubery not long ago at the bowling alley there.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. Good for bowling. Tink says, how old is your son, Hannah? My daughter is 8, and she's, yes, same age. He's just coming into 8, Tink, and yeah. Oh, I tell you, everything, it's absolutely everything. How long? Why? Well, why is that, mummy? Why is that, mummy? But, why is this, mummy? But. Claire in Lancashire said, my dad's reply to how long questions was, as long as a piece of string. Yes! As long as, yeah, that's my dad always used to say it to me as well. As long as a piece of string. How long's a piece of string? How long do you want it to be? As long as you like. Any length. £3.95. Well done if you've managed to get that gorgeous strand. It looks nice with green, actually.
It does.
Okay. Can I do the lab cabs? Yes, I did, Philip. Philip said, didn't you buy some of these a while ago? Yes, I did. Now these. Oh, just look at them. Do you know what I love? I love making purchases like this because you know how exciting it is when you get them home and you open them and you can look through it all and pick out your favourite ones and decide what you're going to do with them. This is such a fantastic bunch. You know, I mean, the front of these is incredible, the Labradorescence, but the back of them as well, it's almost like, actually, I don't want the back to go to waste either. Guest designer Fleur Hastings very recently went on a workshop, a silversmithing workshop, and she put a picture up on Facebook, actually, of a Labradorite cabochon that she'd bezel set into silver. Oh, my gosh. It looked phenomenal. You could do that with these cabochons, no problem at all. The Labradorescence in every single one of these is just phenomenal. Oh, look at that. Wow. Gorgeous, gorgeous golden hue. That is literally, that's like a burning sun, isn't it? Just phenomenal. You've got blues, you've got greens, you've got golden hues, you've got the coppers coming through there as well. Now I have so many cabochons. I'm going to show you a few more. I've got pear-shaped ones here as well, and I've got oval shapes in here, different shapes, different sizes. This for me is a statement ring. Oh, hello. Isn't that fabulous? Now, you've got 720 carats in total. That's a massive, massive carat weight. Now, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I've got 17 cabochons. Whoa. 17 cabochons in total. Again, I can't guarantee you 17, but I can guarantee you the carat weight. That's a massive bundle. I'm quite confident in saying that if you use your 925 sterling silver with any of these, you're going to get your money back on one. If you have a look at the prices of a Labradorite, go to those little seaside shops that sell Labradorite, go to those crystal shops that sell Labradorite and handcrafted silver jewellery. Oh, I might have to get some more. £24.95, not your price tag. We're going to give you your P&P pack. DK CD 32, £21.95 for you today. Phenomenal. Oh, I've got lots of oohs and ahs going on in my ear. That is just incredible. And this is the great thing.
Mesmerised.
They're just like, It reminds me of outer space, Labradorite does. All those different colours. I've been there, Maggie. I tell you, she laughs at me.
You looked into the magic shell.
Yeah, I did look into the magic shell, and that did take me.
That took you there.
I'm going there again. I'm there. I'm there.
That's it.
Still 10 of those left. It reminds me, just because I follow Astro Tim Peak, that's why, on Instagram, and he puts pictures up from outer space, and there's so many pictures when I look at them and see the colours, it's just really, really phenomenal. So I have seen it, Maggie, but I just haven't actually been there myself. 100 644 655 DK CD 32. Now, unbelievably, and I don't know how, there's some of these magic shells left. They're not actually magic. It's just that Deborah said it's like they're magic. And she told me that if I stared into it, it would take me into space. I mean, I've seen these once on air before. I've never ever had the opportunity to bring them to you before. I think if I'd have been the first person to bring you these, I don't think I'd have been able to speak for you know, 440 of these sold on the launch. I don't think I'd have been able to speak. So many of you messaging through, because they are so sizable. I mean, there's so many different things that you could do with these. You could use them in fascinators, you could use them as hair pieces if you wanted to. But just they are, for me, it's a decorative. It's something very, very decorative. You know, just having this on my bedside table simply to place my jewellery in. When I'm taking my jewellery off at night time to go to bed, just, you know, popping my earrings in there, popping my rings in there and my necklace and stuff, just so it's all kept safe. And, you know, what better? I mean, we've all got jewellery boxes, probably, you know. I've got a little jewellery box that's kind of faux leather. You know, it's not very pretty. But, you know, having a genuine gemstone to keep your jewellery in.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty impressive. It really, really is. I'd actually love to have that for that. What other messages do we have? We had a couple of people text in, didn't we, about different uses for these. We had somebody text in and said she used it as a soap dish in a bathroom as well. It's entirely up to you what you're using these for. Photography, if you've got a website as well, just using this to perhaps drape a strand of pearls over and then photograph that and have that on your website. It's going to look very, very professional, isn't it?
Someone was putting a Tree of Life on there.
Yes, that's right, Tree of Life designs as well.
Just used it as an ornament.
Liz in Kent says, lovely, a good talking point on my press store. Yeah, I think it would be. I mean, how can you mix? People would be like, oh, what's that? Oh my God, it's me. It's huge. It is absolutely huge. And so beautiful. And no two are going to be the same. You know, the iridescence completely different in every single one. Julie in the Isle of Wight says, absolutely stunning weather here. Just had a crab baguette at the bar next door on the marina. Isle of Wight Festival weekend. Oh.
So staying in now. It's going to get busy.
Yeah, it's going to get very busy there. I mean, let's go. Let's just go for the weekend. Isle of Wight Festival and a crab baguette. Oh, yes. I'm there already. That sounds amazing, Julie. Phenomenal. 87 by 114 to 90 by 135 millimetres in size. That is not the kind of size that we're dealing with every day here at Jewellery Maker. I would be checking this out at £14.95. Do you know, I was watching when these were launched. I was watching with my mum, and my mum likes to play Guess the Price Tag every auction. She watches all day, every day, so she gets it bang on most of the time, I tell you. When me and my mum were watching, I said $49.95 for this.
Yeah.
I did, because of the size of it.
Yeah.
And we're at £14 and 95 pence. It's just phenomenal. So pretty. If they are, by any slim chance, I'm getting one of those for exactly what I said. I'm going to have it on the bedside table. Put my jewellery in there. Sorry, Phil, what did you say? Oh, now. Oh, Phil says, do you want to take your favourite things over? I'm going to take
everything.
Yeah, exactly. I can't choose. You're giving me 3 minutes to choose. I'm going to take our lovely Sue's budding beaded jewellery over, because this is, I didn't show it earlier on, and it is phenomenal. Really, really pretty. Now, we had a fantastic bundle of quartzite, the pinks and the purples earlier on. Just check out Just check out this necklace. Our lovely budding beader Sue has made this with this spinel. It's just an example of what you could be doing with this. I mean, look at that. Isn't that stunning? Really, really pretty. And 3 stretchy bracelets, 2 using the silver and 1 using the copper or the rose gold with that as well. All works really, really well, doesn't it? So pretty. And we took that down to just £7.95 for you. 0800 644 655. Latest weather check here at Jewellery Maker. It's spotting.
Oh.
Spotting. Yeah, so no massive storm yet.
No.
It might come.
The lady in Rudbury got our storm.
Yeah, the lady in Rudbury. Yeah, Rudbury, it's not far. It's not, I mean, it could be coming this way. You never know.
Disappointed.
You never know. It could be coming this way. It could have gone that way. Usually, mind you, Birmingham normally get the snow. And like, you know, I'll speak to family in Birmingham and they'll be like, yeah, it's like 6 foot deep. And I'm like, have we got any? Have we got any? But there you go. So when we watch here at Jewellery Maker, it's spotting. Deb, thank you so much for today. When are you back, love?
Saturday night.
Oh yeah, on the late show.
On the late show.
Night out. I'm back tomorrow with I think Sammy's joining us tomorrow. Guest designer Sammy Fletcher is joining us tomorrow. She'll be taking us through the mid-show. Zena is up next and she's taking you through the late show. She will be joined by Sarah Elvin as well. They've got loads and loads of treats coming up for you. What have you got coming up?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sterling silver chain.
Unbelievable.
I'm so sorry. We were discussing tactics, sorry.
Yeah, you having a little pep talk?
Yes.
Half-time huddle?
If we were,
yeah.
We've got some amazing sterling silver 3-metre chain. We've got figure of 8 chain. We've got chrome dark side.
Chrome dark. You got to have seen us do the chrome dark side dance later on.
Sapphire.
Chrome dark side. Loads of treats. 3 metres of 925 solid sterling silver chain. I know what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be watching. Don't go anywhere. Zena's up next. I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Whatever you do for the rest of your evening, take care. See you tomorrow.